Oh, let me turn my camera on. All right. It is that time. Now look. All right. This is pretty much like another special episode. So since I got time today, I'm gonna do something a little bit earlier. All right. Today is Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to Knowledge and Relationships. Make sure you ladies and
Yo,
gentlemen get your minds right because it's definitely important before you come up to our live streams because all right now, man, like I at this point, I already kind of feel like, that once in a while we have to make like, YouTube etiquette videos. At least once a year, at least. Once or twice. Because see the thing is people are not getting it. And let me go ahead and I'm gonna start, right? Because let me put the banner up there. All right, so today's topic, right, is how YouTube should conduct business. Okay. Now, you probably know we're known for like how YouTube beefs like is bad for business, how other shit is bad for business. But let me just say this, okay? Because you know I have pretty much like a lot of notes, right? And most of my notes, right, wasn't even really gonna be based off of YouTube beef shit. Okay. I was gonna give you guys something that I think that it would be beneficial. And maybe I can still like, do something in the meantime. But right now, man, like, I just got to call out to like what I've seen as. We have a lot of Discord and Black YouTube, and it's utterly freaking ridiculous. Okay. I'm going to try to refrain from like, cursing or whatever, but I'm going to call some shit out. Damn, I already fucked up. But, anyways, I'm gonna call some stuff out real quick. All right. Now, I'm gonna still refrain from speaking on names or whatever, right? But I feel like when people have something to say, when people got some problems, don't come to our platform feeling comfortable bringing your bullshit into our platform. Yeah, fuck the cursing part. But anyways, we got a lot of people in the space that is going through a bunch of bullshit with each other, and then you expect for us to know what the fuck is going on. We got people that's blocking, unblocking, people being distant, people expecting us or trying to tell us how to run our own fucking platform when this shit don't belong to you. Okay? Let me make this clear. If you don't have a fucking wrench, okay, it's a reason why. Now some people are cool, you know what I mean? Like Wally, salutes to you, my brother. And also salutes to Big Rick Slaps. And setting the record straight with setting the record straight network. All right, thank you guys for tuning in, and also thank you for tuning in like Wealth Talk Productions. Okay, we have to properly vet. Like we can't just bring people up into the family and you're causing discord. We have people who used to work with us, guys and ladies, but when you become problematic. And then we have a lot of drama, like we can't bring you up into the platforms. Like I said, I'm not going to say nobody's names or whatever, but if you're not here, you know who you are. Okay? And if you're watching this, please post a comment because I definitely will want to bring you guys up here so we could squash like this type of shit. Now, I know that, there's certain YouTubers or whatever that people don't get along with, and that's absolutely fine. But somebody's not really telling the truth, man. Somebody's not really being honest of what's really going on. So if you guys are watching us, come up. I want to hear what you guys got to say. Speak your piece or whatever. Because a lot of times when people they say stuff on YouTube platforms, they don't expect people to like call them out in a respectful way and actually have a grown folks conversation. We can't even have a conversation, okay. I mean, besides with the Knowledge Relations group, we can't even have a conversation when we bring outsiders into the platform because everybody want to be in emotions. Everybody want to be politically right. This is not the space for that. If you did something wrong, okay, own up to your mistakes. Okay, own up to your shit, bro. That goes for the ladies and that goes for the men as well too. But the problem is people don't want to own up to nothing. And that's why we keep creating like these type of beef sectors. So look, I'm gonna give you like 7 points, right? How should YouTubers handle beef sectors? All right. Before we get to the main point, and if anybody's up here, you know they got something to say, you know who you are. Come up here. I'm not gonna say your names to embarrass you guys or whatever, but if you feel like comfortable, come up here. If you have some type of, if you feel some type of way, if you have something to say, I'm definitely gonna welcome you guys to come up. And Mr. Best, are you still here?
I'm here, dog.
Yeah. Mr. Best, if you don't mind, like, you know, anybody that has a problem, feel free to send a link to them. Tell them, hey, I cordially invite you to come up so you can say your little piece. All right? But let me get to the beef sectors, okay? All right, so where I'm at. All right, number one. Okay, hold on. Actually, let me read this. So this is what I wrote. Handling beef or conflict in the YouTube community can be challenging, but here are some tips for YouTubers to manage it effectively. Again, you guys are some grown ass adults. Some of y'all are already up in your 40s. But if you can't handle adult like conversations, then why are you up in this YouTube space? Anyways, number one, take a step back. It's important to take a deep breath and not react immediately to conflict. Responding in the heat of the moment can escalate the situation and make things worse. All right? Let's talk about it. Okay? So, this is what I feel like a lot of people are lacking in. People don't operate slowly. People don't take the time. You know what happens? You hear some bullshit. You don't even do your research. And then but you're so quick to go on these platforms bashing people. What is the point of doing that? You're burning bridges with many other people, and then you're burning bridges amongst other people that's down for you. Okay? Again, this ain't no personal shot, but at the same time, what's triggering is that you got a bunch of YouTubers that has a lot to say. But when true conflict resolution comes in, nobody don't want to come up with a solution. Nobody don't want to have a real conversation man to man. So that's why I'm putting this out there. You know, this is already kind of like additional to the topic, but I want to start with that first. So when the raindrops fall from the sky, okay? Even in my serious tone, I still salute our fellow Canadian. She stole my thunder.
Hey, she stole my thunder.
She says, listening while in class, don't mind me. Here are some digital beer and popcorn for everyone. Salutes to you. You know, have a wonderful time like in class and continue to learn. But I other than that, you know, I see there's crickets. Nobody don't want to really talk about the problems that's going on, but everybody want to react emotionally. So the StreamYard is up there, you know. Matter of fact, let me put this to the top. All right. So anybody want to come up? Anybody have some feelings that they want to address? Because I know that everybody is not going to get along with everyone, and that's fine. But the problem that I have is, okay, don't take your stress, your aggression, your beef over to other platforms that doesn't welcome that type of BS. Okay? This is why you same people get mad when the colonizers and other people make fun of your asses. Because you keep inviting people to your drama, your mess or whatever, and they see you're not really doing shit. Now let me go ahead and welcome Truth Chop T. So guys,
Truth, what up?
Chop G.
Top T.
What's good?
Nothing much, Truth. Nothing much. I'm glad that you're up here, man, because Truth, man, you already know, man, there's a lot of shit that's going on in these YouTube streets. And I honestly welcome everyone. No, I don't even condone any shit that goes around person outside into the space. But I feel like now's the time that we should all have this conversation, you know, because it's already out there in the air anyway. You know, people got a lot to say. People's into the emotions. So let's go ahead, be men, and we're going to just shout. Excuse me, sorry, so this shit once and for all. And I'm not going to say like this going to end off like in a kumbaya, but I want people to understand that. Look, when once you become part of the beef sector, once you start like getting to these YouTube beefs, there is no coming back. And everything I'm saying right now, right?
Hold up, stop for 1 minute. Stop for 1 minute, brother. I didn't mean to cut you off with your monologue. I'm looking at the comments. I see something in the comments that says, "I'll be up soon. Give me 1 second."
Yeah, he's gonna be up here soon. We're bringing everybody up in here. Anybody that has a problem, I want. Hold on. Anybody that has a problem, especially with how we conduct, how we operate, or each other, I want that shit to be hashed out immediately. You know, because after this shit, right? You know, I'm gonna be honest.
If you want it to be as ugly as possible, let's do it.
I'm down for that. I'm absolutely down for that. So this is the one chance opportunity, right? That look, if y'all ready to rumble, let's get this shit done. All right. Wally, what's up, man?
All right, Wally, what up, everybody? I got one question, Truth. So, you gave me and other said parties gave your word that you weren't responding at all, right? You told me you wouldn't respond. So, my only question is, after that situation, when you gave your word, right? Did you go on any other networks and say anything about anybody?
Did I go on any other networks and say anybody afterwards, after he said, or after I told you what he said?
Yeah. No, after you agreed to not say nothing else, you say you agreed to not say nothing else, right? Did you go on a different? Yeah, did you go on a different network?
Right, and did with what's the name? Yes.
Okay, so it was after he did what he did first.
Correct.
Okay.
Which I showed you guys. Yeah. But I'm look. This is the thing. I thought this was something else. I was watching actually his Oscar winning performance. I'm about to get back to watching that. You guys can talk to that. I don't be around people that don't matter. People that are disgusting, degenerates. Maybe you guys do. I don't. I made that clear, and I'm going to stand on that. So, you guys have a good one. That's your pal. That's not mine. I already sent y'all what he said about y'all. Y'all have a good one, Jay.
Okay, like I said, this your opportunity to like pretty much get this shit like in the middle. I'm not telling you guys.
I know where I stand there with y'all, bro.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, okay, if you want to go, you could go. But if he said some shit, like I said, like that's on you, that's on him. So, anyways, man. So when Daryl comes up, we're hear what he has to say real quick. But really, this topic, Wally, to answer your question, it is meant to like speak on things in general, but it's still a little bit of both, because once people have their drama and then they spread that shit into our platform, and then names are mentioned, then I gotta address that shit, point blank, period. He said, okay, M3, I just want to speak on general part of conducting yourself on YouTube. Yeah, and Wally, if you want to come up, the link is pinned to the top, so feel free to come through. Because like I said, this conversation, is really just, excuse me, this conversation is really about like just people, right, learning how to conduct like, certain like things like on YouTube. I got some positive aspects, but right now I want to get through, YouTube B sectors out the way first, and how that affects other channels and how that affects other people, Yes, Big Rigs, I am a fucking cold dude, bro, when I need to be. All right. So let me go ahead to the number 2. Assess the situation. Try to understand the root cause of conflict and assess the impact it may have Assess the impact it may have on your brand and reputation. Okay. So Right now, you know, we are a brand. We have a reputation to uphold. We may try to our best to have conversations that's not based about just the usual men and women topics, how we hate each other as black people. No, this is a conversation that we usually have, right, to pretty much bring the best sides of what we could do. But when people come up to our space and then they derail the conversation, we got to check them on that. So if people don't want to have the conversation because their problems with this person, they don't come up to our platforms. That's the same way for whatever individual you have. If you have any problems, you're not going to like mess with the flow of the show. Point blank, period. Okay? I'm rolling right now. This is going to be good. Oh yeah, I know this is going to be good. Y'all love the drama anyways. He says, y'all had truth to dash. Let's see, what I missed? Fuck, right? Yesterday, I easily ran. Yeah, man. Like if I had like the running sound effects like Riggs, man, that would be you, man. Big Riggs ran, or easily ran. Nah, but no, man, I'm just tired, man, because sometimes, man, like, in general, like anytime, like when you try to be neutral and you're conducting business with other folks, like your problems is not really our problems. It's really none of our business. But when we take the time to handle this shit like real men off camera, and this shit's still not good enough, then what the fuck did you want? What kind of outcome are you willing to see? You know what I mean? So if the outcome is that, like, hey, you want us to have live streams like this, well, now you got what you asked for. Because when we handle the shits like in the backstage, nobody don't want to talk. But then later on, you'll find videos of people saying this, and that. And honestly, bro, like that's fine. Do whatever you need to do. If you don't like that person, if you don't like these women or whatever, that's totally cool. Just don't come up to the platform bringing that BS over here. So like I said again, assess the situation. And that's what I'm probably doing. I'm assessing the situation because right now, this shit is getting out of hand, bro. There's children being involved into this. Hell, I read like something like on the news that I think someone got deleted off of YouTube. This is like some real serious shit. Okay, so you gotta be careful of everything that you're saying, everything that you're doing. You know what I mean? You gotta protect your brand because you know why? Everybody want to claim to be ride or die, but when it comes to like getting your shit deleted or canceled by YouTube, those same fans, those same people that's around supporting, they're not going to be around. So you got to do whatever you got to do, man, to like nip shit in the bud and create boundaries, bro. And the boundaries is like, man, like don't come up there with this BS. All right, Daryl Long, what's up, man?
Shit, man, sticking and moving. What's popping, family?
What's good, bro?
Man. All right, so Daryl, you probably seem like a good chunk in the beginning so far, and likewise, most of my topics is based off in general, but I just want to kind of get your take on it, man, because right now there's a lot of crazy shit that's going on, and you know it, and you don't have to say no names.
He's muted. You muted, D. You muted.
Oh, my bad. I was telling my man to turn this down so I can talk to y'all while we in the whip or whatever. Okay, so y'all won't get a copyright straight. My bad, dog. But
you good.
Listen, man. None of this beef stuff have nothing to do with y'all, right? And y'all been friends with me for a long time. How many times? And just like we stated before this call, so I'm not gonna drop no names, but I beefed with a few different content creators. They never brought it to your channel once, right? These bigger names, they had their own channels, their own spaces for that, bro. I never when I did come to you, 84, right? My bad, bro. I only came. I came to y'all. I came to 84, and I came in the background, right? 84.
Yes, sir.
We did all that in the backstage, and we did it like that so it would not affect y'all business. As a matter of fact, when 84 called me about this shit last time, you feel me? I said, Bess, why am I being told that we gotta do this live when half of the fucking audience don't even know about this situation? Right? Why can't we just do this offline? I was told specifically that because I had apologized to a YouTuber who actually had threatened my family, that I had to apologize to this person live too. Even though it didn't benefit me from a business fiscal standpoint, it don't benefit knowledge and relationships from a business fiscal standpoint. It just don't, bro. Like, so I just don't know what to say, man. I think that it's all just smoke and mirrors. And it's really just unnecessary, to be honest, bro. Like, I'm not even angry. I just want us to let's all dead the situation today, to be honest. I don't talk about it. They don't talk about it. And that's it.
All right. Let me ask you this, right? Because and I know we already had our conversation, but just on the record, just for the live stream, right? Now, of course, like there was stuff that was being said as far as maybe I don't know if it was regarding to last night's live stream or whatever, but I know like our names were said. Now, a few other people are thinking that, in a certain comment that he was making after you said knowledge and relationships, he was talking about weak men or something like that. Now, you already clarified with us on the backstage, but do you mind clarifying it, on live if you don't mind?
I get what you're saying, bro. I just wanted to be clear. Like, I appreciate y'all extending, your platform to this situation again. It's not the first time, M3, you've done a show like this. You did a show back in the day with me. I don't want to say like one of my former horsemen, but he wasn't that at the time. He was a light-skinned kid. I'm not gonna say his name. He was a friend, right? He wasn't a part of the Four Horsemen. He was an outsider, but he was cool with us. And y'all had him on the show, and I remember that. And he said it then. It's all about competition. And then I disagreed with him, but now I understand what he meant by that. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all had 3,000 subscribers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got an audience that's been rocking with y'all since about 2,200 subscribers, right?
Yeah.
Everybody can't say that for themselves, bro. Everybody can't say that they got that kind of audience. You got to just keep it a bean. So I feel like it's people just using your audience for their own little war with me because they don't get their own audience to get busy by themselves, and it's very disappointing. And then they say, well, it's affecting business. The people that's saying that don't even spend money. Business is about revenue. It's about profit. It's not unless knowledge and relationships is a non-profit organization. That's new to me. But if that's not the case, then it's not even business. This is all emotional, if we're being honest.
But it still like affects like anything that people do, right? It still affects like relationships even going forward. You know what I mean? Because you never know who's going to help give you that step up. And I'm not saying like kiss ass or whatever just to get your way up there. But what I do notice is that a lot of times when people have the issue with one person or other people, and let's say people like us, we have nothing to do, nor are we aware of what the full context is. The only thing we could do is that advise that, hey, if you guys want to talk about it on a platform, if you guys want to talk about it as men in general, backstage, we will always offer that type of service to anybody. We don't offer fake apologies or whatever. We just want to make sure that, hey, if it could be squashed, if it could be moved on, then fine. And even if you guys, if let's just say you, Truth, whoever else, right, decides to, hey, like, I don't want to move on for the situation, that's fine. That is totally fine. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do. But I tell people this, though. I do have a boundary when there's issues and then there's tension and then it brings it into the platform. Whether it be like in the panel or in the chat. And then I have to put a cease and desist because it's like, okay, well, I ain't got no problems with you. I ain't got no problems with Truth. I ain't got no problems with any of the people that you probably would subliminally mention. But if there's drama that's going on, I'm gonna have to say, hey, look, man, I'm gonna have to just put you guys to the side or whatever. And until like this shit like cools off, I can't bring a lot of people to the platforms like that. Because unfortunately, you have a lot of people that will get into their emotions. And you already know, Daryl, this happened before. Not even just with him, but with other people. You know what I mean? So I usually try to get down to the nitty gritty if it's necessary, just to see, okay, what's really going on. You know? Because unfortunately, people are always going to feel a certain type of way. And that's not my business on that part. But I want to also make it clear that, look, as long as you guys don't bring that shit into our platforms, then it's all fine and dandy. The other people that you mentioned off, like, you know, off camera, or whatever, the bigger platforms or whatever, you know, wondering why we quote unquote don't hold you accountable. Well, these niggas ain't calling us. These niggas ain't talking to us about, hey man, like, you know, what's going on with Daryl? Did you hear about this or whatever? Why you not checking him this and that? I'm gonna put it like this: I ain't nobody's fucking daddy. Point blank, period. You know. And if you have a fucking problem, come to us privately. Let us know about the situation. Because for all I know, it's like, I mean, I'll be thinking like everything is like peaches and ice cream. You know what I mean? What up, Be Easy, that dude? Salutes to you.
Be Easy, what up?
Like I said, anybody want to come up, feel free to come up. But right now, there's a whole lot of emotion, where it be from women, from men. And I'm like, look, man, now's the chance for you guys to pull up. So I'm gonna put it like this: if anybody have a problem with Daryl, if any have a problem with anybody have a problem with us, the invitation's up there. Click the link. Link is pinned to the top. We can have a discussion. We can have a conversation like real men, and we handle things the fuck how we want to handle things as real men. Okay. Mr. Best, you have anything you want to say?
No, the only thing I need to say is that I want the truth to be heard because somebody's lying to me. Somebody's lying to me, somebody's lying to us. And I don't stand for that. So if somebody's lying, you know what I mean, and you're not being clear, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I mean? Because I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? You know, now, if you tell somebody that, yo, I'm not going to do something, or I'm not going to stand for something, and you do the shit anyway, then that is a problem. That is a big problem that I have. So if somebody is lying, you know what I mean, and not telling the truth, whether it's you, Darrell, or it's anybody else, I need to know the truth about who's lying and who's telling the truth, straight up.
I think he's going in and out. Hold on for a second.
The only thing that M3 was asking you to address, Darrell, is that when you did the live earlier and you said people are not leaders, who you were specifically talking about?
Let me get out this card. I'm gonna talk to you about it.
Yes, sir.
All right, for sure. All right. Is this a smoke show? Nah. This is grown men talk. Be easy. You know what I mean? Ain't no smoking here unless like people come to bring the smoke. You know what I mean? But I will say this though, right? Again, you know, YouTube beefs, people have personal issues I could care less about. You know, the only thing I do care about is that when that shit affects other people, when other people feel hurt, when other people are taking their actual time to help get the shit resolved, and then the next day, niggas are still bickering and arguing. Whether it be over a bitch or whether it be over some other situations.
Let him talk, M3. Let him talk. Go ahead, bro.
Like, can y'all hear me? We good?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Good.
Bet. So this is what happened, bro. Like when I made my video earlier with Peace, We never mentioned y'all. I wasn't even hinting at y'all in that video, right? But what I usually find what happened is this, right? What I usually find what's happening is this is the people that go around complaining, because I done had many YouTubers and I done showed best people will come to me saying, hey, they said A, B, C, and D, and 3 weeks later, they change their mind because they see that these people are hypocrites, right? So let me address what you specifically said. I wasn't talking about you on the video, but when I did come in last night, when OG Patrice and everybody was here, I wasn't specifically talking about y'all, but I think at the time it applied because I felt like, I told y'all this before we got on this call, I said, dog, how is it that people posting me on their community wall, people going from channel to channel talking about me, right? People bringing up stuff that they don't even know about me personally. They got it from a woman who I was vulnerable with, but then you went around telling some more, my wife did me wrong and she took advantage of me, but then you only weaponize the information you got against me from a woman who I was vulnerable with, right? All of this has happened. I'm getting phone calls every day. You stole somebody's wife, this, A, B, C, and D. But I'm not hearing nobody check what dude got on his community wall, dude going around to everybody channel, right? Right? You getting in on the laughs about me, but then when I make one about you, now you crying like a little female, right? And that's what I didn't like.
Now hold on, D. I'm gonna pause you. I'm gonna pause you right there, right? Now remember, we said we didn't know what was on the community wall. Neither we see.
I was just about to say that y'all had no idea, and I think that's a problem that I have. 84 is I always assume people know what I know.
Okay. Continue, bro. Continue. Whichever one you are, continue.
No, yeah, my bad. I'm at the dispo right now, so and they was telling me I can go in, but I'm gonna talk to y'all real quick first. But no, like a lot of people didn't know this, right? Like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna say their name here, right? But y'all know I got other teams that I fuck with on YouTube, and they contacted me about the same thing. And then once I showed them everything I had to show, dog, how come they didn't tell us all this stuff the first time? They made it seem like you was a stalker, like you was this, and then we. So I'm coming to learn that a lot of the times where I be upset at people for not holding people accountable, that the people that they rocking with, not even telling them niggas the whole truth. And that's the problem. Because now y'all feel lied to. It wasn't that y'all was lied to, but information was kept purposely, not just from y'all, but from other big teams in YouTube as well, simply because they did not want the truth about how they really live, about how they really feel to come out, about how much they are embarrassed. As I said before, without mentioning names, that situation I went through last year was embarrassing. And let me admit it too, it hurt my feelings. I was hurt, I cried about it. I don't have no reason to sit around and go to everybody on YouTube and complain to them about it as well. I dealt with that on my own. This is a situation where a man is over 40 could have dealt with this on his own. First it was, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm not gonna say everybody's name, but first it was one team. Then I got another team calling me, another team. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. And it's unnecessary because when I was going through, only people that called me was 84. That's it.
And JP, shout out to JP.
JP the Inspired Matriarch. That's a fact. Hey, y'all good. I'm listening to y'all. What's going on, Pam? Bless, baby. My brother.
You muted him, 3.
Oh shit. I didn't even know. My bad though. Salutes to Quantum, salutes to everybody that's
Quinn, what's up? What up, Quantum?
Okay. Salutes. Okay. Look, like I said, man, like as far as like with these situations, man, like I mean, I feel like I made my point clear or whatever. You know what I mean? You know, I wish like the other party was here, so then that way we could actually get more clarity on both sides. But I mean, it is what it is, though. But I'm glad that you came up. I'm glad that truth came up for like a little bit. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to my topic real quick, just for a quick second. because I want people to hear this though. You know, communicate directly. If possible, reach out to our party privately and address the conflict. Try to find common ground to work towards a resolution. You know, not a lot of people are going to be doing that, and I get that. But here in nice relationships, this is what we do. Now I'm gonna put it like this: a lot of people are not going to really agree on the methods that we do. But you guys got to understand too, though, we're only human beings too. And hey, if what we're doing is a mistake, allow us to learn from our mistakes. But at least I will say this though: what can nobody take from me? If anybody have problems on that way how we handle and conduct business, and you have an opinion about something, come up to the panel. Okay. I don't want to.
Let me say this, bro. Let me say this real quick too, right? Because when we don't say something, y'all complain. Y'all say we being passive, and that we being pussies and all this other stuff when we don't say something, right? And then when we do say something, then you're not happy with what we say. You got to pick a fucking side. Do you want us to address shit, or you don't want us to address shit? Mm-hmm. Because you know what I mean. When we decide to address something, then there's an issue. There's an issue. But then when we don't say something, then there's an issue. So I'm asking y'all this: pick a motherfucking side. Do you want us to say something, or you don't? Okay? Because at this point, we're not even listening to what you want anymore. We're going to respond when we want to respond, and we're not going to respond when we want to respond. And that's going to be that. And you're just going to have to deal with it. And that's with the whole team. So it is what it is. You're either going to deal with it, you're either going to like it or love it. Because we really don't care.
Well said, Mr. Best. Well said. And Daryl, he lost his connection, but that's okay because I was gonna ask him to step down anyways because I gotta get focused on the topic. But like I said, I'm thank him, Truth or whatever, for coming up for a little bit. But let me just say this, okay? And I hate this man and women type of thing, right? But there are some things I do have to address, right? And then hopefully we could learn from this. Okay. As men, I don't care about what women do. Women's gonna do what women's gonna do. Whether they're gonna be passive, petty, whatever. Okay? There, I said it. But I feel like real men in the communities, okay, you gotta take charge and you gotta lead. But it's okay for you guys to make mistakes. The problem is, I know in society, you feel like anytime you make a mistake, you're gonna get crucified. People is gonna fall, you're gonna fall out or whatever, but that's fine. That's okay. You learn from your mistakes, you dust your shoulders off, and you move on. That's the way how you deal with situations. Now, as far as business, I get it. No one's getting paid to do anything, especially if you're not monetized. But that does not mean that you don't treat your product as you should. You are what your product is. No, your product is what you are. You represent your product. If you want your product to be let's say shouts to the channels like Fresh and Fit or Kevin Sims or whatever, you gotta put in the fucking grind into it. They didn't start off monetized like that right away. Some of these dudes had to pull out money in their own pockets. Myron had to invest 10 grand. Hold on for a second. Hey, Daryl. Hey, I'm gonna drop it.
Let him stay up, M3. Let him stay up because I want to hear if he got something else to say. Because we gotta get this full story. I want the full story. The full story.
Okay, hold on. Before we get to the story, I'm gonna let you up here, right? But hold on, let me put you in the backstage, Daryl. I just gotta say what I gotta say real quick. Okay, you good? But the point is, right, that people like Myron, okay, from Fresh and Fit, they had to invest money out of his own pocket and take a risk. And look where they're at now. These dudes are millionaires off of this stuff. So you may not get the money now, but it's all about delayed gratification. And hopefully, YouTube will give us a chance where we can become monetized. Hopefully, you people who's cheap in the chat, right, can actually donate because the donations is up there. Y'all know where to donate to. The Cash Apps. You really don't need YouTube to pretty much for you guys to donate. You guys got donation apps, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Okay, so YouTube is not going to change anything or make anything easier for you guys to donate. Plain blank period. Just saying. So the thing is, your business is your business the way how you want to treat it. Treat it. So let me bring Daryl up here, right? Because see if you have anything else that you want to say.
You mean
I'm here to answer any question y'all want, bro. But like as far as telling the whole story, I'll be back home like in 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I had to go pick up some weed or whatever. But I got major love for y'all, bro. So I'll talk about the whole story. Just to give y'all a little preview, I met Shonda before I even met any of those people that y'all know me to have beef with, right? Those big networks. They call it the mothership. Before I even knew them, I knew Shonda because we both had wrenches over in the Nika Marie chat and Six the Goddess chat. You feel me? That's a fact. So when I would see her over there, she be talking about mental health shit. And as y'all know, I used to do mental health on Thursdays. So how I actually got in touch with her was I said, hey, I see you over here in this chat talking about mental health every day. Come to my show. And that's literally was my introduction to her. But I've never wanted that woman since I've met her, just to make that clear right now. But I'll tell the whole story so you can know the whole truth, 84, specifically you, because, you've been rocking with me and you, M3, but 84 was the one who actually was calling me on the back ends about this. I haven't got no calls from you at all because I know you don't really give a fuck because it don't really affect business.
Gotcha. Anything else you want to say, 84?
No, he said he's gonna be home in 2 minutes. So when you get home, D, just come back up. You know what I mean? Say your piece. All right, bro.
All right, let me get down to to number 4. All right, so keep your audience in mind. Okay, if the conflict has become public, which most conflicts usually does become public, it's important to address your audience and explain the situation. Be transparent and honest, but avoid being defensive or attacking the other party. Okay, so that's another rule to YouTube etiquette. All right, it's that once shit hits to the public, you gotta address it, get the bottom of things, because otherwise this shit is gonna be ongoing, and it's because we're only allowing things to go up to a certain level when it doesn't need to be. Number 5, avoid fueling the fire. Refrain from making negative or derogatory comments about the other party. This can escalate the conflict and damage your reputation. Well, on that note, this is why, I don't go into other channels and just have a whole gossip fest. Because what's the point? What does that do for us? But maybe in the future, you might have to be going to that same type of person who you just slandered. And this is how people's channels get taken away. You know what I mean? When y'all doing that type of shit. All right, number 6. Now consider mediation. All right. If the conflict cannot be resolved through direct communication, consider enlisting the help of a neutral third-party mediator to facilitate a resolution. Sometimes you might have to throw that shit out the window. Because once people are set that they don't like each other, man, you just gotta tell them to move on and kick rocks. And that's totally fine. If people want to part ways. But honestly, man, I'm just having this conversation because I'm tired. The mediators get the most shit, but then there's the highest demand for people to really step up and do shit. And then when we handle it in our own way as men, it's never appreciated. So you guys have 2 choices, either come to a resolution or part ways. And then number 7 is know when to move on. Sometimes conflicts cannot be resolved, which is the point I'm talking about. and it's important to know when to walk away and focus on your own content and audience. Don't let the conflict consume your energy and time. Yeah. That is definitely like a good note on that part. Don't let that consume your time and your energy. Because there's a thing. If you're a content creator, you keep focusing on the bad things that other people are doing, and you keep welcoming that type of energy, it's going to consume and waste a lot of time for content that can actually be meaningful. But in this case, in this situation, there's a reason why we're doing it. And it's ever so often that we even have these type of talks when it comes to dealing with YouTube problems. Because see, YouTube problems can also transition out in problems in the real life as well too. You never know when people could find out where you stay. You know what I mean? You don't know how ruthless people could be. People are actually smart, especially if they have a tech background. So you can't just be going all willy-nilly on other platforms and just be talking shit. It just doesn't fly that way, All right, Mr. Best, what you got for us? I know I pretty much said like a whole mouthful. Oh, Mr. Best? Okay. He probably stepped away for a minute. Well, look, now, let me give you this, right? So, there's let me see how many questions. Hold on for a second. So, I have like 14 questions, right? Okay. And this is based off and solutions along with it. So, let's get down to the good stuff. All right. So, number one, and this is basically just dealing with YouTube as a whole in general, period. Forget about the frivolous beefs or whatever. How do you really handle yourself as a content creator? Big Rick's Rufus was a West Coast record label in the 90s. Fun fact. All right, Riggs, give us the education. Come up, by the way, if you feel like it, But let me get down to the good stuff, all right? All right, so what legal considerations should YouTubers be aware when conducting business? We'll give you time to think about it. What legal considerations should YouTubers be aware when conducting business? I'll give you guys a minute. Oh shit, y'all quiet in the chat, man. What's going on? I feel like it's like a tough crowd right now, man. Ain't nobody talking. Nobody want to come up. Damn, man, y'all scared, man. I don't know what's going on to you guys, but anyways, let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. All right, so familiarizing themselves with copyright and intellectual property laws, understanding tax obligations, and obtaining necessary licenses or permits. That might be a little far off though, but ensuring compliance with FTC guidelines regarding sponsored content disclosures. Okay. All right, so basically what all this is saying, right? Okay, is when you're conducting business, right, especially as YouTubers, you gotta be familiar with the copyright laws, copyright claims and all that. Because not everything that you can really show, pretty much like on YouTube. There's always gonna be rules and there's gonna be regulations, okay, with dealing with any social media platform. So you want to take your time to study and to learn about these things, because that could affect your channel and could get your channel demonetized, or it could get your channel shut down. All right. As far as licenses or permits, that's something that's like at like a high degree type of level, depending on what you're planning to do. Okay. So, and then when you get into like, sponsorships, you better goddamn read a contract, because you may be in a situation where at the time the money's good, but you're going to probably be working like your ass off like daily. I learned this from Alpha Male Strategist when he was talking about about why he doesn't really deal with sponsorships, because he's making a comfortable income off of YouTube and other investments. But if you're sponsored by a network, now you have to kind of abide by their rules a little bit. You can't just be saying the same things that you would normally say, and you may have to produce content like on a daily, whenever even if you don't feel like it. Now we got Big Rick Slap in the building. What up, brother?
Yo, man.
It's up and it's stuck. Hold on, Riggs. I got you on this one, because let me go ahead and play Big Riggs' theme song, because he likes to come out and be like,
hold on. If it's up, then it's stuck, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Be Easy.
Exactly.
Hey, we got a bunch of scary Jerrys in the chat right now, man. It's quiet. Ghost Town, what's going on?
Man, it's a tough crowd, man. You got me sweating, bro. I'm like, damn. Now, I'm not like a dancing monkey, though, so I ain't going to be like dancing around for you guys, but damn. At least not be like a tough crowd. You feel me?
Man, it's tough, man. I was like, man, I'm about to start cracking some jokes or something.
Right. Well, Riggs, man, I'm glad that you're up here, man. At least like for the positive aspect, but man, I had to get the bullshit out the way first, man. And people don't want to stick around to really have like the heart-to-heart conversation. So there's no shots like fired, but I'm just telling like how it is. Everybody have emotions, everybody have a lot of energy, behind the scenes, but then yet you want us to step up to the plate and get things resolved. And then when we do help you guys out, then it's like you guys is back doing the same type of bullshit over and over. So is that some points, once names is being mentioned, once emotions being flying around, once people are saying some bullshit in the chat, then hey man, let's have the conversation like real men. If y'all want to run from it, it's all to the good. But we will definitely get to the bottom of this. Now, but anyways, I'm not talking about that.
So they running though. They running right now. They running, or what's going on?
Everyone's big running right now.
Easily ran, huh?
Right. Running in relationships. But anyway, but for Wally, man, like my number one question is basically legal considerations. Like, should YouTubers be aware of when conducting business? Okay, and we got Daryl back into. Hold on for 1 second, Daryl. Let me bring it up here real quick. Briggs, what you think about number one? I pretty much kind of gave my little answer to it, but
I didn't hear you. Let me hear the question and your answer so I can kind of get a basis of it.
Yeah, no problem. Yo, good afternoon, Stan. What's up, man? Stan, the man. If you want to join in, come and join in on the conversation. But all right, my question is right. Is that what legal considerations should YouTubers be aware when conducting business? I said familiarizing themselves with copyright and intellectual property laws, understand tax obligations, obtaining necessary licenses or permits, ensuring compliance with the guidelines regarding to sponsored content disclosures. So those are like my little 3 bullet points from that situation.
Well, yeah. So you know what you that is so you know what you're getting into, bro. That's like if you're jumping into this, like how you guys are jumping into it, you got to know those things, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a fact. Because like anybody can just get up there and upload content and talk or whatever, but the business side, how you broke that down as the business side and and to cover yourself and what you're doing in case, you know, somebody else or whatnot, you know what I mean, when it comes to your content, that's taking it a lot further, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's dope. I would definitely agree with that. When I jump into it real tough, I'm gonna be hollering at you, bro, so you can tell me what I gotta you know what I'm saying, do to keep everything on the up and up.
Hey, I can only give you like from what I know, but maybe from experience, maybe Daryl Longer probably even feel
you and Daryl, y'all the pioneers in this thing, so you know shit.
Right. Because I know like he's been monetized like a few times, so we haven't got any of the approvals from YouTube as far as like with monetization and all that other stuff, or dealing with AdSense and revenues, you know.
Shit, when I came around, Daryl was big as Bonanza, man. That nigga was the biggest thing going on that thing. You understand me? I'm just keeping it 100.
Right. Salutes to that too, man. All right. Let me get to the number 2, right? So that way people could still follow along, right? So the number 2, let me go ahead and pull this up, is that what are some common business models for YouTubers? Okay. What are some common business models for YouTubers? And so the answer, what I learned is basically advertising revenue through Google AdSense. Like I said, I never had no experience with it, so I don't know what that feels like. Sponsorship deals and brand partnerships, merchandise and sales, affiliate marketing. Now, here's the thing, right? A lot of people probably don't even really know about affiliate marketing. But from what I heard, like that's how you pretty much will get like, you know, a good amount of money through that. And that's pretty much, my bad, Wally. And that's pretty much, you know, if you get into like a program where you're sponsored or something, or they're willing to kind of cash out a little bit of money based off like maybe the number of links that people click in, the number of ads that you're putting out there, you know, blase, you know, pretty much. That shit could really like build up. Especially if you was like, you know, to be, you know, lucky to like get like, you know, 1 million views, subscribers or whatever I meant, and they see that link, maybe like 2% of it will probably click on that. But Wally, salute, man. How you doing?
Before Wally gets started, let me address something real quick, and then we'll get to Wally.
Mm-hmm.
So let me address something with D. Big Rig, what up? Big Rig, big brother, what up, baby? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, I would drop the whole on, but right now ain't the time for that shit. We'll do that some other time. But you know what I mean? The only thing I want to say to D is D, you know, look, you know, I've been rocking with you for a long time, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, my only thing is this, you know what I mean? You know, I feel like somebody's lying to me. I don't know if it's you or the other party. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And whoever I find out who it is who's lying to me, I'm letting you know, y'all getting cut off immediately. You know what I'm saying? Immediately. So whatever needs to be said, it needs to be said clearly and truly. All right, because hold on, let me finish my statement. Because you whoever, if it was you that broke your word, or if it was the other parties that broke their word, you know what I mean? We had our lovely sister Lola calling us, and she was very, very angry about this. Okay? That y'all lied about these situations. Okay? So who's ever lying, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this, and I'm gonna figure this shit out. Because I really want to know who's lying right now. Because somebody's lying. And that's all I gotta say.
Best, I want to address 2 things without saying any names. When all that stuff was going on earlier last year with me, right? And those people was making their little videos. That wasn't telling the truth in those videos. If they was, I wouldn't be able to bring up new information to the people that they telling those truths to. I'm not gonna say anything, but you know what I mean? You can't say, well, Daryl Long's a stalker, but you have a marriage application that you signed. That's the concept that they was withholding from the truth. They paint a narrative. Same thing here, right? Y'all didn't even know about the community wall stuff. Why wasn't that? Let me ask y'all this on some real shit. Let's have a genuine conversation. Why wasn't the community wall addressed with y'all as a team? Why do y'all even think that was a situation? I'm gonna mute myself.
Wait. Say that one more time. You said the community wall about what?
The community wall where niggas posting posting videos. I'm doing a video about Ilkhan, Ali, and Lapeef. Had nothing to do with knowledge and relationships. Had nothing to do with none of the people in this situation. Yet, one of y'all team members tagged another one of y'all team members on his community wall talking shit. Why wasn't that brought up?
So you said one of our team members tagged you into that shit? Or tagged another person?
Because this young man, Truth, is one of y'all team members. Lola.
No, wait. Let me make clear. Truth is not our team member. All right?
Oh,
not a part of our relationships.
He's doing stuff on my network. He's a part of Intellectual Soapbox. All right, he's doing stuff with me.
Then that was the confusion. I apologize, M3. He's a part of the Intellectual Soapbox. So he was a part of somebody on Mr. Best's team. Like he said, somebody's lying to him. He had no idea about everything that was going on. He had Mr. Best, ever since I've known him and I've been into beefs, I call Best. Hey, bro, you seen what happened on this channel? Hell no, I ain't see shit. I'm out of my motherfucking business. So,
word.
Right. So Best, I'm assuming that Best didn't even know everything that was going on. I'm assuming when Cheeky go live and all this stuff happened, that y'all don't get wind of it until somebody let y'all know, oh, this person said this, but they never say what they said to garner that reaction. Which is why y'all didn't know about the community wall and my face all down that motherfucker. All down that motherfucker. You go to setting the record straight. It's all business over there. Right?
Yeah, Big Rick will tell you if it's not business or we ain't doing shit as a team, I don't care about it.
I already know that about you. If I could have weaponized you a longer time ago, Best, we would have been did that. I would have been did that. If I could have come online and say, hey, me and Best had a backstage shorty conversation with Shorty. It was the exact opposite. I never once used that against her because it was gonna bring y'all directly into the frame, specifically Best, you and Queen, right? That's why let me get busy by my damn self. And Big Riggs know this. I don't even bring JP into my shit no more. I literally distanced myself from JP because people was coming at her, calling her the toothless lady, right? Saying she was a crackhead and somebody who was on y'all, well, not y'all team, N3, on Mr. Best team was okay with all of this stuff going on.
Rig, you muted, Rig.
I want to be muted, bro. I'm just like, fuck.
And Riggs, I remember you hit me up like, hey, hit up motherfucking JP, man. Right?
Yes,
I never talked about you.
Hold on. I'm sorry, hold on for a second. Robbie, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna set this straight. Whenever somebody's talking, I don't want nobody interrupting. All right. So
yes, sir.
All right. So when everybody's saying a piece, especially since we have a hold on, let me say this, Robbie. Especially since we got a lady up here. We're not disrespecting women at all, period. All right. You do that, I'm dropping you down. And I'm gonna block you. That's it.
Come back from my computer.
I was like, oh, okay. She's struggling.
She said she come back from her computer. M3.
Yeah.
But that's all I was saying. I wasn't even gonna ask Big Rig to validate what I'm saying, but I literally start to distance myself to the point where people like him, they noticed it. Even with y'all, I wasn't coming to y'all channel for a specific reason. Really, because I didn't fuck with y'all. I would get the notification from Best. I get the easily Rigs. But I know if somebody see me in the chat that don't fuck with me, they gonna automatically say, well, fuck the whole network, and they being nice to him over there. So you know what I'm saying? Like Riggs, when you hit me up about JP, that's why I distanced myself, because everybody who was attached themselves to me, they found themselves under attack. You feel me? JP was under attack by people who she has never mentioned in not one video ever, calling her the toothless lady, saying that she was on crack. Why would they be going against her? Only because of me, right? So what I did was let me separate myself, and that's I even told you. I said, you know what, Riggs, I'm gonna hit her up because you asked me to, but I'm being real low key for a reason right now because I'm getting busy. So you know that's the whole thing with me, man. I'm trying my best to kill it down. I'm sad that you noticed it, Riggs, but yeah, I'm chilling. I don't even be commenting JP chat no more because me and JP, we'll start some shit. We'll start some shit real quick. And I know she gonna back me immediately. And I can say I'm about to go to war with Germany. JP, she right there with a gun in hand. So to protect her, Let me get her out this situation. If I gotta die on this hill, let me die by my damn self. That's how I felt about it. And if you know her, you know she was dealing with stuff already anyway. So yeah, it's my problem, bro. But my bad, best. I can see my time.
It's cool. It's cool. If Rig or Wally or whatever want to make a statement, y'all can go ahead. You know what I mean? And we'll go from there.
I'm just up here chilling with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling with my folks, bro. Go ahead, Wally.
I like the shades, baby. I see you. You know what I mean? You getting ready for the spring.
Man, I lost face, man. I don't know what happened.
No, we just had to address situations just to kind of get to the bottom of things, and I'll make it real short on this one, because I don't really want to dwell on this too long, man, because I feel like at this point it's getting redundant. But I just don't like nobody lying on other people, and then you put us in the middle of shit, where to the point where now it's causing us a bunch of chaos. And and hopefully Robbie will be able to come up. So she could kind of talk, or express whatever that's coming to her mind, But the point is I just don't want I don't want other people to get affected. You know what I mean?
Hey, I do actually I do gotta say something. 84.
Go ahead.
84. I was just talking my shit. Had no idea about anything with this other person that was gonna come up, bro. So when you told me that, I had no idea, bro. So I just gotta stand clear on that one, man.
No,
I know. It's all good.
All right, for sure. For sure.
There's a lot of shit that we don't really know about, really, to be honest with you. And sometimes you get, it's like a deer that's getting hit, how you call it again? Like a deer in the headlights, whatever.
Yeah. Like a deer got caught in headlights, bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those type of situations. So I just want clarity, man, what's going on.
I'm gonna lay down the parameter again. All right, we got a lady up here. Okay, I want absolute respect. When Robbie is talking, mute up. Do not respond. Let her finish her point. If y'all disrespect her at all, I'm blocking you. Straight up. I don't care what she say. If you disrespect at all, I'm blocking you.
Hello,
all right,
everybody.
I'm ready to disrespect you right now, Robbie.
Get out here, Riggs.
Woo!
Yeah, Riggs is messing around right now.
Anybody playing with big those are the games. Okay, so I'm trying to move this damn screen over to my other monitor, and it's acting up right now. Why?
You good though, Roy? You good.
I know. I just hate looking over to the side, but okay, Daryl, we gotta have a real conversation. Play the pimp. Now, pimping, you already know you've been out here taunting Truth. And you was out here taunting Truth from the same day, if not the very next day, after we sat on my channel and had that conversation. You was saying how you slept with his wife, even though you and I had a behind-the-scenes conversation where you said the only reason you've been running it up is because them boys over there said that you slept with this man's wife. So you've been over here saying you've been sleeping with this man's wife, and you've been taunting him. You've been taunting him, you've been pushing his buttons, and you promised that you was going to stop doing that. So you broke your promise to me. Now, I put a lot of time into that conversation because both of you were not really trying to hear it for each other. And I thought that we got to a resolution. And then lo and behold, today, I see you got this lady that threatened to delete him, that said how skilled she is in playing mind games on your panel, telling another lie and another story. That's not acceptable. It's really not. So at what point do you expect somebody else not to respond back? And you have been master trolling him. Would you say that is a true statement or a false one?
A false one, Raw.
So
but
you
I'll
did
elaborate afterwards.
Okay, because you didn't tell me that you was trolling him.
Oh yeah, I was definitely trolling him up to that point, but the situation has changed.
You didn't say on my live stream that you was gonna have his wife or his ex-wife come to your house and S your D?
I did say that. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. You did say you was gonna put her S or your D down to the Patreon?
I did say that. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have been saying stuff like that to him all over the place. That's not okay. And you know, I get it that you like to be a little salacious and you like to shake up the room. But what I also have noticed, because I'm a lot of places with a lot of different networks, moving and shaking around. Y'all, however, for whatever purpose, he be on the panel, you wind up on the panel. He be in the chat, you wind up in the chat. Y'all follow each other around like two mosquitoes. But what I do notice is it's always you with the I'm fucking a nigga in Baltimore's wife. I'm messing with a dude in Baltimore's wife. You be kicking it off. What causes you to kick it off so much with him? Because he's not kicking it off with you. And I've remained neutral this whole entire time, but I gotta speak on what's the truth.
I didn't want to interrupt you. So, while you were saying that, Raw, I took the liberty of going back to your show. And then I went back to Cheeky's show. If you go back to set shows, right after you did your show, Cheeky show happened. Guess who in the chat sneak dissing? Guess who in the chat talking a little grimy shit? See, the problem is I don't have time to sneak this. So when I see little snark remarks, and I know you literally doing it for me, and this is how I know it's true too, right? Because if you support, I'm not gonna say like the name of the crew, right? But you support my crew. But then once your little shorty, your little team leave because they got basically kicked off the show, now you're not even chat at all. You was begging for a wrench, but now you're not even there at all. Just it's hard for me to really say what I want to say because I promised M3 and Mr. Best I can't even name names, so it's hard to even hold everybody accountable in this situation, right?
Hey.
But what actually happened, Raw, was I kept my promise on your channel. Very next day, the same thing that happens always happens, right? The other team members, the one that don't like you, Raw, the one that calls you Trans B, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna name his name, but you know exactly who I'm talking about. The fat one and the other one from Baltimore who don't have $1 to spend in the chat, right? Mm-hmm. They from the same city in Baltimore. Once they start sprinkling little sneak dissing, hollering, whoa, what's up, whoa, you right, little bum ass niggas, all these niggas. And then when I directly respond to you being fucking sassy, that's what that is. If you have something to say to me or Raw or anybody else, just say it. But they don't do that. You don't tag us, right? It's so goofy, bro. It's so goofy. That's what happened. And then what I also showed, because I showed M3 and Mr. Best this. Before I even was responding to all that stuff, I'm getting text messages. Damn, look at this dude community wall. It's not about business. It's not about topics. It's about Daryl Long and Shonda. Literally for like the last month, right? I'm watching niggas post the world class stuff. I ain't getting out one call. Hey, Daryl, I'm gonna go talk to him. I don't know why they all over there on dude channel sneak dissing, but now they calling you and begging for fucking mercy. That's not how this shit works, right? And as a matter of fact, Raw, with all due respect, your treaty was on the first one I signed. I shouldn't have to sign 3 or 4 fucking treaties for grown men. When Best came to me offline, that's when it should have been over. But it wasn't, because niggas going back in the chat, that's why your little Lucky Charms getting fucked and you ain't fucking her. Oh, cool. Let me keep the same energy. And then that's when niggas turn on the violins and want to play the orchestra. I don't have time for that shit. I really don't, right? And as a matter of fact, the reason why I can still move in certain spaces where other people who I may have accosted and talked about their dark past is because those people in those spaces know I'm telling the fucking truth. And I wouldn't even respond. I wouldn't even bring this energy unless they addressed it first. And you will see it every week at Wednesday, on Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Every Wednesday, me and some of my main ops in the chat, this never happens. Why is that? But then my bad, bro. And then we go to these other environments where they can try to weaponize their business acumen and nobody making no money off these niggas. I'm just frustrated. Robbie, I haven't
So
dishonored nobody. I have only responded.
I'm gonna say
I don't
this.
come out of nowhere just saying, "Hey, I just smashed your wife." No, but I will respond to you if you want to be sneak dissing.
I'm gonna say this, right? What it sounds to me is that it's ego. Anybody could say anything if they don't put your name on it while you responding to it. If you don't address me, you ain't talking to me. That's number one. But as far as Truth's community tab, right? 3 weeks ago is when we did that show, right? He didn't say nothing about you or the chess player until a week after that. And then he didn't say anything else again until 10 days ago, 8 days ago. And what you have said, and yes, he did share the other person's videos, but what you have done in the interim has been quite substantial. You know how you do. You are a level 1 troll. So it's been substantial and significant. So if somebody say one thing and you take it personally, then you will go on an assault, trolling, and spamming the chat with the stuff that you say. So do I feel that you may have taken something he said out of context? Sure. Is it possible even that he was sneak dissing you? Whatever. But the point is, I'm having a conversation with you about you. I'm not having a conversation with Truth about Truth. You can never be responsible for what somebody else says, but you can always be responsible for how you respond. Now, I'm going to tell you this, right? If he sneak dissed you and then you ain't say nothing back, this could be a whole different conversation. My hands clean. I ain't doing nothing. He been bothering me. He been bothering me. He been bothering me. You can't say that because you just had a video with the ex-chick. And I'm going to tell you from some things that I saw on the other end, everything she said to you today wasn't necessarily the truth. Because if it was, the 10,000 long 5-page ass letter emails wouldn't be sent out. Because you ain't sending no 5-page letter. I'm sending him a 4-page letter. You're not doing that when somebody is
Oh Lord, here she go again.
You already know, you ain't doing that when you've been abused a certain type of way. When you've been abused a certain type of way, you get in the way. As a woman that has suffered domestic violence, I can tell you. And you ain't getting on those social media platforms trying to needle and whatever with somebody. You ain't going back and forth with somebody when you in fear for your life and you feel like they're gonna put hands and feet on you. That's not what you do. You try to get the hell away from them as much as possible. Somebody that has been abused is triggered a certain way. There's a certain presentation that they give that can't be faked. It's a visceral thing. It's visceral. So whatever y'all got going on, whatever that lady is going through, I don't know. It's not my business. Candy stripe or cancel what. But when it comes down to the accountability for you, you've not had clean hands in a situation. There is a principle in the law. It's called the unclean hands doctrine. If your hands is dirty and somebody else's hands is dirty, everybody walks away scot-free because the law is not going to adjudicate such manners. Now, what y'all is doing with this bullshit, especially because you know that these are his people. You know he do business with these people. It's now causing conflict in the midst of his what he's doing. And that's not cool either. I mean, I can't tell nobody how to handle their business or what to do or what not to do. But I'm going to tell you what. You be up here showing your ass. And if you want people to be leaders and you want to talk about leadership starts at home. Sweep around your own front door. Get that log out of your eye. Stop smoking so much damn weed and drinking all the time on camera. Stop being messy as shit. Start
Ain't nothing wrong with no smoking no tree. Ain't nothing wrong with smoking no tree.
Big Rigs, don't make me come to California, all right? Start talking about what you need to be talking about and the shit that you need to be talking about, and stop making your channel the truth show. Because honestly, your channel is the truth show. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. It's the truth show, which gives your channel the energy of gossipy. It gives your channel the energy of sassy. Is that the image that you want to present to the world? So whatever him and her had going on, if she ain't press no charges and she ain't handle her business, that's the fuck on her. Excuse my language. That's on her. Unless you want to have a type of epic categorical beef with somebody that you ain't even getting no box off of? Because that's really what this is amounting to. He got the box, you ain't never had the box, and y'all about to get into all type of thick shit, and you ain't even getting no vagina that way. You don't think that's doing too much? Because I'm not coming to blows over nobody of the opposite sex, and especially not nobody of the opposite sex that I didn't even get a chance to smash and swerve on. So how long we gonna carry this out? It is now February 24th of 2023. Where we gonna have this shit going? For the Million Man March, we're gonna have it going on for the 99 and the 3000s. Like, what's really good? We're gonna be grown-ups and be like, you know what? I'm gonna just walk away. I'm gonna leave the shit alone. I'm gonna stop bringing the shit up forever. Or it's gonna be, we're gonna say we're gonna leave it alone today, and then somebody gonna say pink sparkles, and you're gonna take the shit personally, and they're going to tirade. I just smashed your wife, I just smashed your wife, I just smashed your wife. What we doing? We not 5 no more. Everybody on this panel is over 35 bare minimum. Pick your penis up. Put your big boy drawers on. It's time to do better. And you know what? I ain't even gonna speak on the other parts. It's not my business. But you know you out of pocket on a lot of stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. You out of pocket on a lot of stuff.
All right, Daryl, do you agree to what Robbie is saying? Or there's something you wanna rebuttal to it?
I understand what Lady Robbie is saying. I disagree vehemently. She knows this. I disagree. And to answer the question, how many times this gonna happen? I don't remember me doing anything today to cause this live stream to happen. As a matter of fact, I think that I can almost bet that somebody turned on the fucking violins and hit up somebody else so they can do a live stream. They could have did it on their own channel. That's what Bro Clarence used to always tell me. Daryl, you got your own channel, my brother. Go over there and do that on your own channel. But they can't do that because nobody will fucking watch. And if nobody fucking watches, nobody will fucking know. So let's go get busy on a channel that has an established network, that has great ties with other content creators. They bring them on for interviews. Let's use their fucking let's not use the word clout. I was on the podcast earlier. They got so sensitive about that. So let's use the word influence, right? We had to use Raw B influence, 11,000 subscribers, 3,000 subscribers here. Yeah, cheeky influence. Everybody gets influence their moms. Over a nigga who not coming to nobody asking to even talk about this shit. Over a nigga who 84, can you come off mute for a second? Are you there?
Now, while 84 is coming off mute, that don't do that. Don't do him like that, because that video that you did with his ex-wife on your channel only got 26 views the last time I checked. So ain't nobody watching that either. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But the people that need to be watching, they watching. And the thing about this is like this, though.
Everybody gotta start. No, the point is everybody has to start. Don't shame people for their views, because everybody has some videos on their channel that they could go that ain't nobody watch. Don't do that. That's not.
So let's do this. Let's do this then. And 3 and Bess until Bess come back. And if Queen is listening, I would love to get her up here as well. When everything was happening with me and a particular young lady, I was told as a man to never even talk about this online, and we never doing no show. We're gonna do it all offline. What's different here? Why now? Right now, all of a sudden, I'm on my 10th live stream about this shit. This is my probably 50th time having the conversation online and offline. Why now? Because when I was trying to do shows too, I was told not to do shows. I was told to handle my broken fucking heart in the fucking corner by myself. And I don't see that that's the same fucking advice that's being given now. Now, let's hold hands and kumbaya. A nigga in his fucking 40s. That's not what happened to me. I wish I would have had this little parade. I wish I could have been able to go around and tell fucking lies and have people believe me. I wish that could happen. And Raw, you mentioned charges. Hold on. You mentioned charges. I said the same thing months ago. And no charges been brought against me. But yeah, I'm still on people on shows saying it. I beat my daughter and she don't have shoes. And I keep asking niggas. They keep asking me to address these bitches. When everybody gonna address my kid being involved? And not in real life, not online, talked about and speculated. People actually calling CPS trying to get her taken. Or is that on the smoke show for tonight? Or is we only talk about niggas whine over a broken fucking heart tonight? What are we doing?
Talk about wow over a broken heart, because you was finna threaten to show the lucky ones pictures in her news, and you know you didn't
Oh,
show.
wait.
We're not talking about people that's not even here. I thought I was confused about that.
No. What we're talking about here is you talking about broken hearts.
Yeah,
Clearly,
but we're not gonna
Yeah, and I said I was told to deal with mine in quiet, and now we're doing for the fifth fucking show.
Wait, guys. Let me meet real quick, right? Robbie, we're not going to be mentioning like no names, right? If the person's not,
they got to do that to get me.
I didn't mention her name. I'm not going to do that. I know you don't like to do that on your show. I got you.
And it has nothing to do with her.
The point is, the point is everybody has a broken heart from time to time, and a lot of people that have broken hearts handle their brokenheartedness ineffectively on YouTube. What it starts to sound like is that you wish you had a better support system during that situation. And I get it. And
my support system is fine, Raw. And I'm only cutting you off, but I didn't even get a chance to finish my original statement. But continue.
You're right. Go ahead.
No, y'all got it.
Wait, hold on. No, Daryl, go ahead and finish, right? Because I thought you was done. So my bad.
No, I said y'all got it. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Robbie.
But it sounds like you have a little bit of angst that there is support for this dude. And I mean, whatever, it is unfortunate that maybe you didn't feel supported while you were going through your season that was rough, right? But you can't be a hurt person hurting people if you want to be a leader. If you want to be a leader, you gotta stop. Hey, Brosberg, you gotta stop. You have to stop, because if you stop, right, and this is not even about him, it's about you. If you stop something, right, like with the faucet is running, you turn it off, the faucet not running no more. If the faucet got a drip, and then you open it full throttle, and then the full faucet is running, and then you got overflow. It's overflowing the sink. It's drowning out the whole house. Now your floor is wet. The wood is warped. Now you got to replace the whole floor, and there's a hole in the floor. The whole house collapsed. The reality is both of y'all have entirely too much talent, and the reality is both of y'all got entirely too much important shit to talk about as a black man in the community. I don't give a shit about what you do in your real life, to be quite honest with you. I could care the fuck less. What I do care about is that I don't like to be in the middle of the nonsense. I don't like that there is uncomfortability in places. And I don't like when people go to other people's spaces that are net neutral in order to get their shit off on some slick, shady shit. I see that little shit eating face you doing over there trolling in the chat, then want to look up to the camera and shake your head. Yes. Listen, you doing the most. I'm not fighting for anybody. I'm talking to you about you. You don't know what I'm saying to him because it's not your business. What I'm saying to you about you is you got to control you. Do you have self-control? Do you have control over yourself and what you do? For the purposes of this conversation, fuck what he got going on. Fuck what he's doing. Let's focus on Daryl. Keep the focus on Daryl. What is Daryl doing in this situation that could be eliminated? Keep the focus on you.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this one time. If anybody disrespects in the chat, I'm blocking you. All right, that's it.
Bird, baby boy. But it's about you. What you finna do? Lord, not everybody frozen. Only big rigs. Only the big sexy.
No, I'm here. All right. So, Darrell, if you want to respond to what Robbie said, go ahead. And then I have some questions.
I don't know, man. Like, I hear you, Raw, but it's always been me, right? Right, and Riggs, and I want somebody to confirm this. Like, I wish Uncle Rico was here, right? And when I was going at people's families, they saw everything Daryl Long said. Hey, did you see what them boy-headed niggas said about my family? Nope. But we saw what you said. So I'm not really. I've been under that kind of pressure for a long time, and then every single time, the only person, and since you back, Best, you can speak to this. The only person that really did it in real life and real time was Queen. Queen had a nigga up here. I ain't gonna say his name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Queen had a nigga up here saying, "Oh, little Daryl all along, he's the devil of YouTube. I don't know why they even allow him to click the StreamYard link. I don't know why the devil." Queen said, "Hold on, my nigga. I've been watching your bitch ass too. Your bitch ass is the reason why this shit's starting too. Ain't you 10 years older than Daryl Long? Maybe your bitch ass needs to get your shit together and admit that you part of the problem too. Instead of acting like this man is 10 years your motherfucking you're 10 years his senior, but you acting like he the problem. Never admitting what you did. That's what made me. That was one of the first time I clicked the link and joined this channel. And it was specifically, and I tell that story all the time, because I always remember when people treat me fair. Because I'm fair.
No doubt.
And that was a fair thing to do. But what has happened to me on most occasions is they saying, "Hey, bro, don't talk about it." I see them niggas in the chat with them niggas. And I'm saying, damn, well, you know what? Now it's time for me to get busy, Big Riggs. And when I start doing it the way I do it, it's a shame when it's a problem. Look, and cuz wise words, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. So I just say, fuck it, bro. Cause it's cool when they do it. Hold on. It was cool when I was love bombing. That video had 150 motherfuckers in there. But when I responded and showed niggas to prove they're alone the problem. But I'm still allowed in those spaces and respected by some of the highest people in this space. Why would that be? Because they're alone don't fucking lie. And Best, to answer your question, who lied to you, you know it's not me. You know it's not me.
First of all, you just lied on the video you did today. You said the both of y'all been running around here telling people that y'all met each other through my platform. Oh, Shonda, I'm not talking about you. Who the hell is the both
I never
of y'all
said
then?
I never said I met. I actually talked to Beston before we got on stream, and I cleared this up specifically. I met LaShonda through Six the Goddess
No.
and Danica Marie. I never met her through your stream.
No.
But she said she met Truth. She said she met Truth on a stream where you was on with me.
Let her ask a question. Let her ask a question.
No. You said you don't lie. Now I don't want to go to the video, pull the videotape, and roll that beautiful beam footage. And you got to say that song with the right cadence, okay? It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fucking birds of a feather. They fly together over some dumb shit. That you gotta have to put some heart behind it. But shout out to Finesse. But at the end of the day, you said the both of y'all been running around here telling people you met on my platform. And when she got offended, you said, "Oh no, but I'm not talking to you." You contradicted yourself several times. Let me tell you what I do in my job. My ears, they make a lot of money. I get paid for quality assurance, which means I have to actively listen to a lot of shit. And I caught that in moments listening to your platform. You contradict yourself a lot. So you do lie. And it's okay because you're human beings. All human beings lie. But stop saying you don't lie, because you do. And at the end of the day, yeah, that was very nice of Queen to call the other person to accountability. I guess it was appropriate in that venue at that time, at that junction. What we're talking about right now is you, and what you have a tendency to do, because a lot of people let you do it. You real good with them words. You got them word salads going on. You be on your slickster stuff. You be switching up narratives and mind-boggling people. It's quite genius. I absolutely am gobsmacked every time I watch it. I'm not one of them people you finna pull it on. You ain't finna turn it. We talking about Daryl Long right now. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. I'm calling you to accountability for yourself. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and look at what you're doing to contribute to the situation. Regardless of if people allow you in their spaces or not. Sometimes people allow you into their space because they set in a trap. They might be trying to get you on the back end. Be careful where you go when you done already got into something sticky with somebody. Watch your back. You never can tell. So the point is, do you have to always respond? What is that doing to make your life better? How's that edifying you? How is claiming a person that don't got no edges? You know, I'm going to be quiet. I ain't going to be shady. I ain't come up here for that. Lord, forgive me, Jesus. Lord, Jesus. How is claiming somebody that you've never been intimately involved with benefiting your life? I'll wait.
You really asking me, am I gonna get a chance to finish this first or second or third thought, or like we just
I ain't saying
asking
nothing. My
questions
microphone on mute. My
and we
microphone on
talking
mute.
third party and shit? Like, is that what we doing today? That's how niggas in Baltimore do it. That's different. I never had somebody do that for me. But listen, as far as what somebody brings to my, this is why I told Fatty and them when they asked me the same question. A piece of my mind is a certified member of Delta Sigma Theta. A piece of my mind is a certified person who works with young people in Detroit. Now, and this is why this is the same deal I gave to them. I gave them the same deal. If you want me to cut her off, I would do it right now. But then you got to take that responsibility of doing what she's doing with them kids in Detroit that I have verified. And she working. She literally put me in touch with Delta Sigma Theta here in Michigan State. We're doing that this weekend, and I got in touch with them. Now, if y'all can put those strings for me, I have no use for her no more. But if you cannot, and if you're not going to be in Detroit with these kids on the ground, that's the problem I have. Because again, I said it a million times, and if you go to Six the Goddess, you go to Danica Marie, go ask them. I actually know them. Danica, her brother died recently. So we've been talking about mental health all the fucking time. She's talking about seeing this nigga as a fucking apparition. Right? So when I came to Peace of My Mind, I was planning on doing Wednesday shows. Specifically, I was doing it with a brother named Razik, who in my opinion, needed to talk to a fucking therapist about his situation with his mom, who I had known before I even came on YouTube. Right? That's a fact. So at the end of the day, that was my connection with this woman. That's a fact. As a matter of fact, I would say I was using her because she said she was a licensed therapist, which I found out that she was. So I said, cool. Now I can bring somebody on the show that's actually a fucking professional and let them talk. That's how we start doing shows. I didn't even have her number at that point. I would hit her on IG, hey, sus, hit a StreamYard link. Make sure you beat her. I sent all y'all niggas the fucking link. I sent everybody those fucking shows. That's a fact. So people say she came into my life on some bullshit. It's propaganda, dog. And in all due respect, y'all wasn't even in those chats. Not one of y'all here was in Six the Goddess or the Nika Marie chat. But me and her, we was there. Anton Daniels was there. These people know this stuff to be true. Y'all tapping in months later, dog. And it's so sad because y'all, it's crazy because in my opinion, this conversation is beneath me now. But I'm still willing to entertain it. But it's real all goofy shit if we keeping it a thou wow, bro. Saying that I met a woman through a man, I'm telling y'all I met this woman in a whole different place, bro. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy, B. Y'all got it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna say this, right? Like how you, regardless if you're using her or not, you can't be above the conversation because and nobody else got no control over you, Pinocchio. You're a real boy. You don't got no strings. I got no strings to hold me down. There are no strings on me, right? So that means when you in these chats and you typing, it's you, my guy. It's you in these chats and you typing. So she could be a member of Captain Crunchberries for all anybody care. Because what you doing, running around telling the people that she's sucking on your D and you banging her out, is you're destroying her reputation. Because I'm sure the fabulous sisters of Captain Crunchberry Incorporated don't want one of their noted sisters to be running around here known as somebody that's getting banged out and getting sloppy top all over the place. As a matter of fact, I know how those D9 organizations work. They have a code of conduct. So you're diminishing a reputation. On top of that, you're making her professional opinion extremely irrelevant. Because if she's supposed to be a mental health care professional and she's running around here acting like she's outside of her raggedy mind playing these YouTube games with you, do you really think that anybody's going to take her seriously when it comes to getting any mental health advice? She's running around here looking like a case study, to be quite honest with you. As far as what people do in the community, for children. Sure, everybody's doing something for the community. I mean, it's great that she's, lending her license to the people. Then I appreciate and salute her. But when it comes down to me, she, her, you could have gotten that type of help in a bigger capacity. Seeing as I work for the CDC and the AAP, as well as the Governor's Councils for Children with Special Needs. So you can't run that to me. She got boots in the ground. You know what I'm saying? That way. But it's not even about you stopping your relationship with her. What it's about is stop running your mouth saying you smashing her and using that to taunt another man. Stop running around acting like you're gonna bust down her throat and then put it on the Pornhub. Again, the focus is on you because this is somebody that you want to do something beneficial for you. And because it honestly, what it gives is it makes people look at her like, damn.
Hold on, D, don't put nothing else in the chat, D. Whatever you gotta say it up here. All right, nothing else in the chat.
Let me wait. I'm sorry, Robbie. Let me make this clear, right, for everybody in chat, right, who's coming here new, right? Okay, we are having a serious discussion and conversation. I don't want nobody putting nobody on blast. Don't mention no other networks or whatever. Don't throw shots or whatever at Daryl, Robbie, whoever else on the panel. We will time you guys out or block you guys. So I'm just making it clear. This is not for you, Brownsburg, but I'm talking about for people in general. You guys are more welcome to comment, but let's save all the emotions for something else. All right, so go ahead.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, what I'm saying is the same thing that I said on my show. There goes the consistency. Shut up about the situation. Shut up taunting. My mother always told me this from when I was young. You let the people do everything they do, they're gonna back themselves into a corner. You just watched me do it. You just watched me let somebody back themselves into a corner. A real nasty one, so they ain't gonna get out of that. Because I didn't go to the same level that they was at. And I never do. So if you feel like this dude is doing something to you so much, don't say nothing. Try that on for size for the next 90 days. And then you don't have to have a conversation no more. But if you sit there and you keep interacting, nah. It's not cute and it ain't finna work. Now you can't delete the videos you already put up. It don't make no sense. Somebody got a screen recorded, downloaded it somewhere. That somebody might be me. You never can tell. But what you can do moving forward is not do the silly, stupid shit no more. If she got her own platform too, if she want to talk about that man, maybe she using you too. You ever stop to think about that? That she's using you to get back at him for whatever reason that they're not together no more. I know you're not that short-sighted to think that you're the only person getting something out of an exchange. Because what woman is so right with somebody that they're doing business with, calling them outside of their name? Be serious.
Okay, we got Queen up here. Queen, I want you to share your perspective, and then D, I got some questions. Go ahead, Queen.
I don't really have any perspective. I just heard my name. And I just want to say, man, I just stay far away from it. I got too much going on. We all trying to do great things in the community, and I think we just got to stay focused. Like all of this back and forth, it's like high school. Not even high school, it's like elementary. Oh, you don't like me, you ripped up my poster, blah, blah, blah. You blinked at me wrong. You stole my cookie off my tray. You spilled my milk, So I don't know. I just say we just all got to do better. That's all. Sup, M3? Sup, Daryl?
What up, Queen? What's up? All right, cool, man. I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot of loaded statements and a lot of things that was mentioned. I honestly I don't really catch up to like a lot of things, so that's why I just kind of stood quiet and try to listen to as much as possible. And of course, it doesn't help like when the other party is not really here. All like I said, really, let me just get down, cut to the point, right? Because I'm going to move on from this, and I'm going to get back into like the original topics or whatever. And then Daryl, and then after that, I'll let you say whatever that you need to say, and then I'll just like send you to the chat. But my main question is this, and like I said, if the person was here, this would have really expedited the time. So, and I'm just gonna say this one more time, right? And then I'll probably add a little bit to it. So after the last time when you and Truth, right, was up on the panels together, and I know you guys had got into it because there was words that you said in the chat that he read and then he went off on you. Now, after that, I was not, well, even still in that period of time, I was still not around, but I know you guys was in the back chat. Okay. After you guys supposedly made your truce or whatever, which that didn't really happen. All right. You said that you wasn't going to say nothing to him. He said he wasn't going to say nothing to you. Okay. I get that. And I'm repeating it again, right, for the people, who's now coming in and just get better clarity. Okay. Did the next very day, because this is what was said by him. Okay. I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is what it said by him. Okay. He said the next day, right after, was when you made a statement about him. But you're saying that he made a statement about you first. Okay. Now, the list that you showed me, right? One, like when he was posting his community tab, one was 5 days ago. The other one was a week ago. But your last interaction with him on our panel was 2 weeks ago. So I just want to just get like a straight cutthroat answer. And look, if shit happened, it just happened. You know what I mean? But I just want to know like the truth. Like, did you say something to him and then he start posting things on his community tab?
And three, with all due respect, bro, the truth is, nigga, I had nothing to fucking do with this shit. I'm tired of being fucking polite about it. Nigga came into motherfucking cruise. I'm not. If y'all niggas want to not fuck with me and kick me off, fuck it, bro. Fuck it. Nigga came into cruise season chat out of fucking nowhere. Ain't nowhere else. I bet anybody here, whether y'all niggas or somebody in the chat, to prove me wrong on this, right? When Shonda first hit me up, I wasn't even fucking responding to her. I wasn't even fucking responding to this bitch. I was ignoring all them niggas. This nigga went to a motherfucking cruise season chat and got blocked by B. Taylor, and that's when this shit started. Now all of a sudden I get a call from a fucking content creator on cruise season. Okay. In the middle of the night, I get a call from motherfucking Fatty. Oh, Daryl, you fucking this bitch, bro. I'm literally don't talk to this bitch, bro. That's where this shit started. That's where the fuck I'm frustrated because now it's turned into something. And I don't like that. Oh, niggas done literally spent some shit out of the thin air. Yeah. And where I come from, niggas don't even trip out these bitches like that, bro. If she don't mean shit to you and she a whore and all the rest of that shit, then move the fuck along, bro.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Why the fuck am I not talking to this man about this?
Yeah. Sorry, I'll be right back. I gotta answer the door. Bess, are you still here?
I got you.
Be right back.
All right. So from what Raw B shared, right? She said that you actually were trolling. So when y'all made the truce, right? We made the truce, right? Who was the first one to throw the first shot? When, where, and how?
Best. The way that Raw B described it was, well, they can say whatever the fuck they want to say, as long as they don't put a name on it. They can say, oh, these niggas' daughters is fucked up, and all kind of shit that we know them niggas talking about me. If I'm supposed to ignore it, would you? Well, if I was talking about Queen subliminally and you knew I was talking about her, would you ignore it?
No, I'm not ignoring if you're talking about Queen and anybody.
So that's my fucking point that I'm addressing the Raw B, which I shouldn't be addressing Raw B. That's not his wife. She don't have all the information, right? I should be addressing a man, but I never am. Am I, Queen? They gotta do what they did before, Queen. Right? All the sneak diss and shit, and they gotta send a woman, as always. Right?
That's right.
But at the end of the day, what happened was this, Bess. the day after all that shit happened, I'm seeing the sneak diss, and you asked me not to say Shorty's name, but like I said, Shorty called me less than 2 days ago and admitted on the motherfucking phone. I'm giving y'all permission live on Knowledge and Relationships to take my phone calls for the last month. Listen to that phone call where she says, I gave them that information about you personal, Daryl. They don't even fucking know you. So who really starting this shit? Who really keeping this shit going? And if them niggas telling me to stay out of it, why the fuck them niggas don't stay out of it? Ain't them niggas 10 years older than me? But I, the only man who showed up for this smoke show, where the rest of them niggas at? Why's motherfuckers who came into it 6 months later jumping in? This shit is goofy to me, bro. And with all due respect, I got love for y'all three up here, and I got love for Raw B. But that was some goofy shit. That was the goofiest fucking display of a hold on to my accountability I've ever fucking seen. Because y'all know how I play it. I'm a type of nigga, let's go give receipts. I can show y'all when Shonda first apologized. Girl, let's be cool again. Nigga ain't say shit to her, nigga. It wasn't until she sent me a screenshot of Truth saying, oh, me and the rest of these niggas on YouTube gonna kill this nigga. And guess what I did, Queen? And Queen, you know, if I say it to you, I can prove it. I didn't even respond to these niggas. It wasn't until these niggas came into Crew Season chat saying, oh, that's why your Lucky Charms being fucked by Thanos. Cool. Keep that same energy, bitch ass nigga. Keep that same energy, bitch ass nigga. I never came to Queen. Have I been back to you ever since that one shit happened behind closed doors?
No.
And Queen, when that happened, unlike this man who's saying she a whore, was I calling that girl a whore, or was I pouring my fucking heart out behind stage?
Fact.
Crying my ass off. That's the truth. But see, y'all want to get up here and tell these lies. Oh, I ain't give a fuck about her. If you ain't give a fuck about her, act like it. But see, I gave a fuck about the one that I gave a fuck about. And what did y'all niggas tell me to do? Have backstage conversations, niggas. So when people tell me to have this temperament for these men who's 10 years older than me about a bitch they lost, I think about my situation, Queen. And the only motherfucker who showed me love was you on these YouTube spaces. I have a whole fucking family, which is why no charges against me, nigga. All these threats against me, ain't nobody pull up on me. And my address, they got it. My social security, Queen, no, they got it. So stop playing these fucking games with me. And if a real man want to have smoke, I came for that. I didn't come to have a chatty patty fucking conversation. I came to this situation so me and a man can resolve the problem that me and this man started. And again, I didn't start this. This came out of nowhere.
I have a question for you, Daryl. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry, Robbie.
No, go ahead, Queen.
At what point is enough enough? Because you can go back and forth all day, but at one point, you know, is enough for you? Because if you know someone's not going to change, they're going to keep doing this sneaky, goofy, whatever stuff. When are you going to just say, you know what? I'm above this. I'm not responding. I don't care. I'm doing this. I'm trying to move in the community. I'm trying to do big things. You know what I mean? Like what is that, Robbie?
It's Tree Hut lip oil. Holla at it.
Is that Sephora or Ulta?
This is the grocery store, but it's popping.
I told Best this before we.
When are you gonna say? When are you gonna say, like, for all the stuff, the good parts of you that I know, that you know, when are you gonna say, hey, look, I'm doing this. If you know how people are grimy and they send in subliminal. I don't answer to subliminals. You know why? Because to me, in the streets in New York, you was a punk. Either you gonna step to me or you ain't. I don't do subliminal. I will even walk and be in the same party as you. I ain't saying nothing to you. I may smile and give you a hug. You know why? Because pussies move like that. Excuse my French, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? So that's how I roll. That's how I've always rolled. You know? Right. So at what point are you going to say, look, this, if I'm trying to do better, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to take care of my daughter, I'm trying to go after these elected officials. I'm trying to be this in the community. I'm trying to help these young boys and do this. You don't think they're gonna see this?
Finesse all day. But see, and this is the thing, and that's why I love my New York people. New York people know what it gets. You talking subliminal to me, I'm gonna come dance up on you. I'm gonna shake my tits in your face, and I'm gonna push you until you say something to me. I'm gonna be like, "Oh, what's up? Yeah, fuck that bitch. Hey, in your face, knowing that you talking slick shit to me. I'm gonna make you say my name. I'm gonna make you address it so I could dog you right in your mouth. But at the end of the day, ain't nothing goofy. Truth be told, nobody know what Roy B know. You know why? Because Roy B keep her mouth shut. Roy B know a lot of stuff from a lot of time. I know a lot of history. I've been on YouTube since 2018. I got connections with a lot of people that people will be shocked. Like, mouths dropping wide open. Like I said, you don't know what emails I seen. You don't know what conversations I've been privy to. And not even just from the parties involved in this situation. How about that? Like, you bringing up people's names. M3 done asked you many times not to bring up nobody's name. And some of the people that you brought up their name in this situation, like, they're not even here to defend themselves. And I could speak on some things with Shorty and Homeboy and whatever to whatever and blah, blah, whoop, whoop, bop, bop, rain, ray. Like, I keep telling you, be mindful of people that's allowing you in their face. Be mindful of people that's just conversating with you, because you never know who the fuck is just running it up in your face. And they slick dissing the fuck out you behind your back at the end of the day. Privy. That's why it's privileged. It's privileged information over here. Confidential. CIA classified type of shit. What you mean? What y'all think? I told y'all, I showed y'all books. This one in particular. CIA Manual of Trickery and Deception. Declassified. People be talking a lot of stuff all the time. I don't let nothing that nobody say to me stick. I let people show and prove what the hell they got going on for the goddamn self at the end of the day. But you wrong. Ain't nobody send me over here to do shit. I came over here because the conversation is dead ass wrong. I came over here because you know for yourself. I've been telling you for a long time, you got to chill out. And that's before anybody else was involved. Just on the strength. You trying to be involved with people in political positions. You know what happens when you get appointed to certain councils, when you're dealing with certain levels of government? They do a full range investigation on you, your social media, your interactions. They see you out here doing all of this goofy ass shit that you be doing in these chats and on these damn panels. Think they're gonna appoint your ass to a council? They not. I'm talking to you about you. I told you I don't give a fuck about nothing else in the situation. Let's keep the conversation on you. Because at the end of the day, you can't control nothing else except for you. So don't sit there and say you got mad love for me and then say what I'm doing is goofy when I'm talking to you about you. When I'm talking to you about how you moving as a man and how you moving as a leader. Maybe you don't have all the information. Maybe you're just giving enough to activate you and to put a battery in your back. And anybody that's a true leader knows how to sit back and check the temperature of the room. Now you out here talking about something, you want to use this lady and you appreciate her professional acumen, and then you calling her a bitch. So what is it? Is she a bitch or she's a licensed professional and a venerated sister of Captain Crunchberry Incorporated? Like, what does it give? See, that's the juxtaposition and the hypocrisy and the shit that you be saying. Maybe you need to take a moment and sit back and really do some self-reflection, do some inner work, and think about how you present. And maybe you need to go back and look at your content that you're putting out and catch the discrepancies in the shit that you're saying. What I'm saying to you is, if you don't want some smoke, then you got to ignore certain shit. But if you with the shits and you want all the smoke, then fuck it. It is what it is, kid. Just say that. You with the shits and you want all the smoke and you don't give a damn how the attention comes. You just going to get it. And if that's how you want to move and that's how you want to live, cool. Own that shit. Because I tell people all the time, I'm going to bring you some intellectual, mentally stimulating commentary. But when I get good and goddamn ready to be with this motherfucking shit, I'm with the shits and I want all the damn smoke. That's the facts, because I don't care. And I live in all of my truth. But you're not living in your truth right now. And honestly, from the way that you tell the story,
Truth is weak, according to what you say. So why you trolling somebody that's weak? Do you got the heart, or is you scared? Troll people that you feel is stronger than you. Because if you're gonna be a troll, fuck it, make it shake. Don't troll somebody and don't try to beef with somebody that got a little bit of subscribers, that don't got a platform, that ain't getting no engagements, and that ain't nobody coming to watch. Go back to trolling people that's at the top of the game with the big numbers. That's how you gonna grow. That's how you gonna get it. If that's what you want to do, I'm gonna give you the game for the free 99, no cap. Go all in, balls to the wall, and get it popping. But sitting there, going back and forth with somebody that you feel is beneath you, and then saying you tired of the conversation. If you tired of the conversation, disengage. But don't blame it on no sub shit. Oh, somebody said something sub, so I gotta go hard. Nah, fuck that. Man, let me go.
Do you want to respond? Or are you good?
Nah, man, y'all got it, B. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? If somebody got a question, I answer the question, you know what I'm saying? But I don't got shit to say, bro. I'm tired of talking about this same goofy shit, bro. I'm low-key, like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? To keep it cordial, I'm just not gonna say shit. Niggas gonna think what the fuck they want to think anyway. So if Queen got a question for me, because I believe she asked me a question 40 fucking minutes ago, right? But I wasn't able to fucking answer. So I didn't write the fuck down. So I will hope that Queen will excuse my tone and rephrase the question.
I just said with everything you're trying to do outside, meaning like the good you're trying to do, the information you give, the intellectual conversations you have, how can you just move differently? Like I hate to see when we get emotionally charged, and that's why I said we got to be very careful, because everybody's wick and their candle is not created equal. And some people, when that wick goes out, they snap beyond coming back. And I hate when I see that. Like with everything you trying to do in your personal life for your daughter, the legacy you trying to leave for her. Forget you. Let's think about her, right? That's your angel, right? That's your queen. That's your princess. That's your world. Where everything you trying to leave for her is how you moving going to make that happen or hinder it. That's all I want you to ask yourself. And you don't even got to answer it. But that's what I think about when I do stuff in my personal life. Is this going to leave a legacy, or is it going to damage me? What impact am I trying to make, and what's the outcome? Because not all efforts are good efforts. You know what I mean? Even the stuff I say sometimes, not even just on here. On YouTube, yeah, because I get in my feelings a lot. So I'm going to say that publicly. I get in my feelings a lot and I snap. So, but, for you, what, because I feel like a lot of your talent is people can't even see that. All of your knowledge, your intelligence, people can't see that, because all they see is the other part of you, And I said this before, and I'll say it again. When you had that 12-hour, I don't know how long it was, about the healer cell, to this day, I still talk about that. I still think about that. I still do research on that. One stream, and I know you from Adam. One stream. So that's what when I think of Daryl Long, that's what I want to resonate in my head. Not pictures of people, babies, and I'ma pull up. I don't want that resonating on what I know about you, you know? And think about your daughter. Is that what you want to be resonative of how her father moved on YouTube? Because yeah, once it's out there, it's out there. It's hard to get it off. It's hard to get it back. You got to be careful what you put out. You know? So that's my question. I don't know if I asked a question, if I was just ranting and making statements, but you know, I don't know. So that's what I wanted to say.
When I make this very brief statement about my daughter, before I go into everything else that I would address that you said, Queen, let me say this, because people always say that, man. What about your daughter? Okay, cool. My daughter was, somebody said I tried to kill her, and they had CPS come here. Go. The niggas, y'all niggas who care about her, go do something about that. You know what I get? I don't know, man. I think that you should move differently. So I don't be want to hear shit. I don't be want to hear shit. And then about everything else. Let me say this. People got this assumption that what we do here make the real streets, and it's crazy because they know it don't. If it did, you know how many people I've met, and I can show y'all this. I can turn my camera around and show you that I've been corresponding with my state rep for a week and a half, sending in questions for them to verify and everything. You think they asked me once, what about that situation with Anton Daniels? And as a matter of fact, let me mention something too, because I hate when people do this. They asked not to bring up names. I wasn't the first person that mentioned the name here. They always do that too. They do some shit and they act like I did it first here. And the thing about me, Queen, is once they break that threshold, I say, fuck it. I'm gonna break it too. I'm gonna say, well, no, you're supposed to be better. How can you tell me how to act and you doing the shit that they doing? Again, I'm willing to have a conversation with people about my daughter, but having one person, not one, address the CPS coming to my house about my daughter with the fucking FBI saying that I was trying to kill her and I had her locked in a fucking cage. My daughter who's in the fucking living room playing right now. So where those niggas at now? No, they dropping off the stream because it was more entertaining to talk about Shonda having no fucking edges. Right? Right? But we're not really addressing what the fuck happened. So let me address it. The CPS agent that came in, her name is Rosanna Kuzman. Do y'all need her phone number? When are y'all gonna get busy about that? But y'all here getting busy about a woman. But these are the same niggas that won't listen. I was just at the Capitol with Black Girl MSU and multiple other organizations from Michigan State. You think they asked me once about the 4 fucking horsemen? About you was in love online? You think they asked me about that? Or you think they worry about the 3 fucking dead students we had to bury last week? How many shows y'all did about that? How many back check conversations y'all had about that? While I was out fucking marching, while I was with the fucking family, while we was planning fucking funeral arrangements for a 19-year-old Black girl and 2 other kids. What the fuck was y'all doing? Talking about Daryl Long potentially taking the fucking woman. And y'all had the audacity to think that this bullshit affects my actual political life. Like y'all that fucking important. Textbook narcissism. Textbook narcissism. You can go down the street and ask motherfuckers, who is Kevin Samuels? They don't know who he is. Who is Fresh and Fit? They don't know who just Pearly Things who hit 1 million. They don't know who they are. This is a space. Again, had this person did this show on his channel for the last 4 months, the niggas in this space won't even know about it. Y'all giving this shit clout, not Daryl Long. And now that Mr. Best back, because I was trying to address him 30 minutes ago. Mr. Best, are you here?
I'm here, family.
Mr. Best, when you called me asking for a meeting with Truth, didn't I say let's do this off camera so it wouldn't be no YouTube drama and it would not affect y'all business? Yes or no?
Yeah. You just said that, bro.
Mr. Best, why was I dragged into public to have this conversation? But because from my understanding, this is supposed to stay away from y'all fucking platform because it's not against the fucking business. So why was I dragged publicly about somebody that's associated with any of y'all? Why would that be the fucking case? You see, and that's a rhetorical question. Please don't answer. I'm talking to Queen now. Queen, that's the kind of hypocrisy I deal with.
I do need to answer that because I feel like
sir.
somebody's lying.
Go ahead.
And because I feel like somebody's lying, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I want. You know what I mean? This is what I clearly want. You know what I mean? This is what I clearly want. You know what I mean? I want the receipts of who is responding and in real time when they responded. That's what I want. Because one person is saying, I'm not saying anything. I didn't respond. Another person saying, well, I didn't respond. But somebody says something. So somebody's lying. Somebody's blatantly lying. Then they come running back to me and them three, and they're saying, well, this person shouldn't be on here. Well, this person said they were going to do this and they didn't do it. So my thing is, I want to get to the point. This is my main goal of doing this, right? You know what I mean? Because the resolution and everybody getting along is not going to happen. Y'all just not going to get along. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But at this point, I want to know, you know what I mean, who's lying about what, and who's actually really responding and really actually keeping this shit going. You know what I'm saying? And whoever's lying, I'm telling you, you're not going to be coming up here anymore. Whoever that is. Point blank, period.
Hey, Bess, let me say something real quick, right? If you can, right, try to reach out to this dude one more time, because honestly, if he's not here, he shouldn't be up here. Because I was
just about to say that, dog. Thank God you said that. I was just about to say that shit.
Because both of them need to be up here at the same time. Because right now, this is a standstill, if you know what I mean. Because he left, and we don't have no actual clarification. Now all we hear is from like Daryl's side, but I need to hear from his side, like point blank on the live. So Truth, if you're still listening, come up, bro.
Actually, I was about to say this, bro. Without, because like I like resolutions, dog. And I'm low key fed up with this shit. Like, not a little bit of fed up, my nigga. Fed the fuck up. So let me do this. And I respect you for saying that.
That's how I'm feeling right now, bro. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I'm still talking. But that's how I feel right now, Daryl. Like, I'm already at to the breaking point. You already know the shit that I already said, like in the back check anyway. You know what I mean? I'm at to the point, right, that if this shit keeps continuing on, people can't come up to these platforms. Because I'm not here to try to, like, look, we're only doing this out of love, okay, for both you guys. But I'd be for damn if anybody come up and try to tell us how we should run our shit, okay? And here's the thing. I think with logic, okay? Because realistically, let's just say hypothetically, Daryl, right? And I'm saying hypothetically. If you did all this shit, right, and you shit starter or whatever, right, I will have to block you from this platform. You can't no longer come up in these panels. And Larry, and I told you this. I told you this, right, when we was having this conversation. I was like, Daryl, man, I was literally about to block you, bro, because of all this shit that was going on. But after we had the conversation, I'm like, you know what? I need you and Truth to be up here at the same time, because we need to air this shit out. He came up to us about this bullshit. So I need the main person to come up in this fucking platform right now. Otherwise, I will have to block him, because I don't want no drama on this fucking platform.
I was just about to say, bro, y'all can just block me, bro. Like, because Best, I get what you're saying, you want timestamps, but like, I'm protecting my peace, bro. I can't, if I had to deliver more energy to this shit, it's gonna get real for niggas, bro. And come on, I'm tired of doing this shit, bro. I'm more tired than y'all niggas think, bro. I'm tired. I will listen. Listen. All this emails, y'all talking about emails. People came to my front door. And yet it's still not addressed. It's my fucking emails. Listen. The same thing I did with JP, and I said this earlier with Riggs. I did the same thing with JP. I love JP. I had to distance myself to protect her. That's what I did. So I'm doing the same thing with y'all. If he this big business person, y'all got it, bro. The same thing I told Bess about the other team. Don't kick that person off. Let me get the fuck on. They got busy. They got themselves. I'm not asking y'all to do that, bro. I never asked y'all to get nobody off nobody's platform. They did. I only came to Queen one time. And like I said, it was because I was highly emotional. I don't know if he been crying in the back chats, but I was deeply upset. And I called Mr. Best and Queen because I trusted them. But I'm at a point now where I don't trust niggas in this space. I can't. Because I can talk about my daughter being threatened, and then niggas will come back 5 minutes and say, well, don't you want to do something? Not you, Queen. Not you, literally, not you. Because I've heard this a million times in the last 2 weeks alone. Don't you want to do something good for your daughter? You know somebody basically threatened my daughter's life already. You know, had she end up in fucking foster care, you know, most of those people end up fucking raped and et cetera, right? Would y'all had adopted her and took care of bills? No, but y'all was putting those reports in, right? What are y'all gonna do about that? Zippity zip, zip, zip. And that's why, even if I wanted to fucking come to a consensus, I can't.
Okay, let me
ask you this.
Yeah. Throughout today, have you started anything with him throughout today?
I posted the video earlier that me and Shonda recorded, bro. She wanted to record that because every space that she went into blocked her. She never had a chance to speak, which I thought was crazy because we supposed to be letting women and men speak accordingly. She came where everybody else at, bro. And like, you know, when M3 said what he said, I was sitting here thinking, damn it, I wonder how this had turned up in court. If this was like the sentencing or something like that, and nobody in it, they don't even show up. Like what am I doing here? And I'm the youngest one. And Bess, you said it's about me. I've never said it's about myself. You said I'm always willing to have a conversation because I always am. How do we create parlays and peace treaties without a conversation? Clear communication. But people don't honor their words. And what's worse about this is I don't lie to my family. The people who are willing to kill and go to war for me, like y'all going to war for them, I don't lie to them. I don't lie to them because the same way I told JP, I might be doing a whole bunch of stuff. I gotta separate myself from you to protect you. And Riggs had to hit me up, and he said that on this stream because he noticed I wasn't around. Because I decided I'm gonna do everything by myself. I didn't hit y'all up no more. But Queen, I was still crying though. But it wasn't y'all problem no more, was it, Queen? It was my problem. I'm a grown ass man. So I don't know why we're here either. And I agree with you, M3. But I feel like the best solution is just to let's block Daryl. Y'all tap in with me offline. We don't have to have a show to have a relationship. This means nothing to me. I can go get rid of setting the record straight today. You know I'm still gonna be doing? Going to the state capitol, filming what's going on in Michigan State for those 3 kids that lost their fucking lives. You know what they're gonna be still doing? Talking to the next person that allows me on the stream. That's a fact. That's gonna be the difference between us. And so Queen, as far as letting it go, I tried to let it go. And I thought this was a coincidence because I had let it go to the best of my ability this week. And actually it was Raw B who sent me world-class link when they was talking shit. That was actually what triggered me. I said, you know what? Fine. I'll respond. And even then, Queen, I responded very reasonably. If I said something, I showed it with a receipt immediately. To the point where that individual called me and say, what can we do to end this again? I said, what do you mean end this again? I've been letting it go, but you've been letting people around you just start it and just bubble up all these lies, knowing I take care of my children. But then I go in chats, Daryl kids don't have shoes. Daryl kids don't, the hair nappy. Daryl on Section 8. What are we talking about? But once I open up, I don't talk that little like, those like jokes and stuff. That's cool. But when I open my mouth to speak about you, it will be true. It won't be fabricated and it will hurt you. And that's why we're here. That's really why we're here. Yeah, to be honest, I'm completely over it. Like I'm drained. I think the best thing you gotta do best, block me, rock with them. I tap in with you offline, and we act like ain't shit never changed.
We don't rock with liars though. that's the way how we roll. And right now, look, I'm not even calling you a liar, Daryl, whatever, but we don't even have to, like, the second part to even come up. You know what I mean? And
Well, I'm here as long as y'all need me. We can do the whole 11 hours.
And here's the thing, right? I know you talk about receipts or whatever. Okay, that's fine. As long as you have the receipts, you know you don't have to even show it if you don't want to, like on a live stream. You can show it to me privately. That's because I have that much respect for both of you guys. You show us the receipts. Hey, the receipts will show. You talking about all the things, right? Might as well just say the name. You talking about all the things that Truth said about you in the chats or whatever. You take a screenshot, show me all of that stuff. If Truth could do the same thing, cool. This shit is ridiculous, man. And honestly, man, like it's like I said, it's not on you personally. I have nothing against you. Oh, actually, hold on. There we go. We got Truth up in the building. Wait, hold on for a second. Bess, did you put Daryl down or did he?
Yeah, he got to be in the backstage for a moment. Let Truth say what he got to say.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring you up in a minute.
All right, cool, man. So look, now we can finally put this motherfucking shit to rest. Go ahead, Truth. You got the floor. Say everything, bro. Say whatever that you need to say. Get your truth out, whatever.
All right. So first and foremost, I want to get this out the way so y'all can so he ain't got to come back up. So me and Mr. Best agreement was if I show confirmation where I didn't say anything the whole entire day towards him, but he said rude stuff and she said rude stuff throughout the day in that chat, that you guys will get rid of them, correct? Because you want to know who's lying, correct? I need to make sure this is where we at. Okay, so nobody's saying anything.
Say that again, bro.
I said, can you hear me?
We can hear you clearly, bro. Go ahead.
I said, so when I show you, okay, so when I show you that he said stuff the whole entire day in this chat, and she participated, and they participated together. When I show you that, because you want to know who's lying. When I show you that, you said once you find out who the fuck is lying, you're done with them, correct?
That's the absolute truth, and I got Raw B bringing me some evidence right now, so I'm just waiting for her to come up.
Okay, great. Okay, so now let me pull this up.
If you're having a problem pulling it up, just ask Raw B what you're trying to pull up, and she'll pull it up.
All right, little podcast.
Why am I having feedback? Okay, I know why I'm having feedback. Okay, sorry, y'all. I have the video playing in the background. Can y'all hear me?
Yep, you good.
Okay. So let's just look at the video from today.
Yeah, so
then you guys start dating.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Now if you can show them the chat, that would be perfect because I didn't respond at all.
Ask you questions. How do you?
This is the live from today.
You know this person means absolutely nothing to me. This person is significantly irrelevant. I'm genuinely, I don't say disappointed, but
M3, I don't know what banner you got up here, but you got to move this banner, bro.
But I would like for you to tell the story from your perspective, I guess, because the way that they make it seem was like
even how he's running up the banner is taking shots.
So number one, we were like, I don't know how many miles apart, but being in
All right, say that again.
That gives you time.
I said even the banner is like
so
a diss to Truth, and it's not a slick diss, it's a real diss.
So you asked me something, I'm very simple. Yes or no.
Oh, you talking about from the reaction.
You know, if I was interested.
Yeah, right there on the banner.
Yes.
On the banner, Shonda Details T.
I couldn't see it because my banner was covering it up.
But to make it better, if you
So what were you talking about? You talking about? He said something about little podcast. You said something about little podcast. When did that happen?
So hold on. So did y'all go to the chat here? If you go to the chat, I didn't say anything. That's one.
No, this is the one he did today. But we could look at the one from Cheeky, because that's the one he said that you were slick dissing him, and you weren't slick against dissing him. You were just talking about people in general.
Yeah, so, Rob B, can you turn your volume up on the YouTube thing?
Yeah. Man and Israel.
Yeah.
This happens in New York.
So in the chat, Truth is like I stand with but never follow. Wasn't born that way. Little podcast, what up though? Good to see you, blood. Salute. He's laughing at what they're saying on the panel. And before that, he was like, these niggas in these spaces looking for a dad. I have a heavenly father and earth ones. Like legitimately, Truth wasn't talking about this man. Like people can be places and spaces
the New York
laughing at conversation.
Literally.
So, okay, wait. Pause again, Robbie. Okay, Robbie, go up, right? You see like top chat reply. Click that to like all messages. Right here. Live chat reply. There you go. Oh, what's going on? Might be refresh it. Oh, there we go.
Problems, right? Instead of talking about dick and pussy every day, we can have implicit bias training for health professionals that work with black men and black women. We can talk
because I believe this is the one where he showed the video
that can be tracked and reported.
Oh, sure, no, that was the one
before they really become a major issue.
But he's in the chat. Hold on.
Podcast was
just giving you sharing my experience. That them communicational breakdowns, bro.
And he's in the chat.
It affects me in a way. I wish it did.
Oh, I can't see him in the chat. Hold on, y'all.
People sit on these panels and they take
stop sharing my screen for one moment, please. Por favor. Stop sharing my screen for one moment, please.
You said stop sharing it? Okay, hold on.
Excuse me real quick. Now y'all business over. I gotta put a different accounting because I'm annoyed. So I'm not engaging.
So how do I share this with you guys?
Share what? Press share screen. Are you on your phone or you on your computer?
I'm on my
you could only do it on computer.
You see that?
What's that screen?
Okay, hold on for a second. Let me see. Okay, Truth. Take your mouse, change top chat reply to like what is it, to all chat or something?
Yeah. Live chat. It's the live chat.
Live chat. Yeah, live chat. I mean, yeah. Okay. All right. So, Truth, what is this? What are you trying to show us?
Oh, that's from I see your little podcast chat. Ooh.
Yep. So, what I'm about to show you guys is you see him up there. Now, just like he did, just like he do today, because I'm about to show you and see. He think he's so.
And what date it was, Truth?
All right, this is today.
Today? Okay, scroll down. Okay, Truth, scroll down a little bit, right? You see where it says unsubscribe? So we could all see the date. Go down real quick. Okay, so this was streamed 9 hours.
9 hours ago.
9 hours ago. Now remember earlier he said I didn't do shit to him today. Only thing I did was did the video with Short. Now I need y'all to really pay attention, bro. Please.
Okay.
I need y'all to really pay attention. Now, this man is up on a platform. And see, this is why I do take screenshots, because I should have done it today.
Okay.
I want you to bring, if I say this, I want you to bring him up and ask him in honesty. Was him and a piece of my mind in this chat going the fuck off? And I want him to lie to you in front of your face, because I will find some way to get that shit. So what I'm going is, he's up on the chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, up there. Now, I'm going to keep scrolling. You won't see not one fucking message from him the whole entire fucking time today.
He might have blocked you.
Oh, no, hold on. Man, yeah, you might be right. Hold on. No, I blocked him. Let me see if that'll work.
Oh, hold on. Then let me hide it then. Let me see. Oops. Let me know when you want me to show it.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, okay.
Let me make sure I can get this shit, because if this slick, he's slick, y'all. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. This shit is funny. All right, you said go to live chat. Yep. So, just like I thought. So, this was today, and I want to show you guys not one goddamn message is in here. And I should have screenshot it. But guess what? I did screenshot one, because I wanted to show you guys, and I'm about to send it to 84. See, he thought he was slick, but I'm screenshotted one. So I sent that to 84, and then I'm going to show him on here where it would be at.
You can share mine instead. Now, this is from the day after. While he's looking for that, you can share mine. This is from the day after. Now, Truth has been in here chilling, minding his business, not even bothering Daryl. Daryl's in here like, I tried to break bread with you, Truth, and you want to go live like a fucking groupie. But Mass Channel will never get no clout. Go react to Anton. Robin M. I'ma have his wife bent over backwards. Q didn't expose shit about Kayla. Back shots on your bitch, Truth. I might start an OnlyFans with Truth White. Naomi, I'll stone one of those hoes and niggas for Kayla. Like, going in, you know, I say falling in love online. Like, he's in here trolling. You understand what I'm saying? And that's, I could keep going in the conversation, but at the end of the day, this is him starting with Truth, because Truth was in here coming at these chicks on the panel, telling them about the type of dudes that they sleep with. He wasn't throwing those shots at Daryl, and Daryl was coming at him. And that's from, February 2nd, 2023. This is right after we had the damn Truth session. Right after we had the Truth. So off rip, because he in his feelings. And you see, I took it back a little bit before. Truth is talking about B. Taylor.
Yep, I wasn't talking about him. This
Truth is
shit
talking
happens
to Sway.
every fucking day. Every day. It's non-stop. It's non-fucking stop, yo. And like I said, on a little podcast, him and Piece of My Mind was going to fuck off. Like, going to fuck off. And I didn't say shit the whole time, because I was going to save it for you guys once again. Like how I always do. This is the thing. I show y'all this shit all the fucking time. That's the thing. I don't understand. Like when the fuck he came up here live, you should just told him, Daryl. He showed me this shit all the fucking time. Why the fuck are you lying? Like yeah, like all the fucking messages is gone, and you can see him texting in his fucking phone. Let me see something if I can go do something. Like how he always do, texting in his phone, laughing, going off.
Okay, while you doing that, I'm gonna put this in the back real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And Daryl, when you come back, I'm gonna pull you up here.
Now see the one for damn, whose phone is going to hell? Oh shit.
I think that's truth. Okay, I'm gonna show it now.
Oh yes, thank you. See this?
Okay.
Hey, listen. Hey, a guardian angel sent it to me. It's ball game, boys.
Okay, I gotta see what it's.
This is why I don't pay it. Here, hey, Bess, I'm about to send it to you, my man. Brother, I hope you stand on it. Thank you. Thank you. Guardian angel.
So this is like a particular clip that you're gonna show me, right? Not the part of chat, but
actual text. No, from what I was trying to show y'all. I'm about to send.
Yeah, all of his comments is removed from the chat.
Yeah,
why is all the comments removed from the chat?
Wait, Raw B, go up and then click live chat, and then you might be able to see it.
He removed it, but I got it for y'all. I'm about to send it to you. I got y'all.
Nah, it's on live chat replay, like, and all the comments are removed.
I got y'all. Bro, I got them. I promise I got them. I promise. I got all the messages, man.
And y'all just see all the comments on the other channel. So this channel is not blocked unless he blocked real quick while I was up here. All the comments removed. That shit is crazy. And y'all know this man don't be in nobody's chat all day long with no comments. What you hiding for?
So were the comments like okay? I know you said it was deleted, but like
don't worry. I got them. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
Even if they don't want to understand that part, I got.
Okay. Wait. Empty is asking the question. Yeah, he's saying that he got screenshots. Somebody them just sent it to him. Yeah. But the point is this: y'all see this man?
I love you. They know who that is.
Y'all see this man texting on the phone how he just was doing the whole entire time he been on your panel. And y'all know that's what he does. Even when he's on the panel, he's commenting in the chat. So why there's no comments? That's weirdo shit. That's some weird shit. Right.
I'm looking for the evidence, so that's what I'm here for. So I think y'all gonna show me something.
Don't worry, I got you. I got you.
You know what they give at 3.
This is why
absence of evidence. Sometimes it's evidence enough. Because how the fuck he gonna delete all his comments if he don't want y'all on his head?
I got you anyway, dog. I got you.
That way, go ahead, hit it again. It's a brown to keep
wait for 84 to say that he's seen a day. Ooh.
Hey, Daryl, come up real quick. There you go.
Daryl over here deleting comments and shit. Daryl, why you deleting comments and shit?
Raw. Hold on, Raw. This is actually hilarious, Raw. This is actually hilarious, Raw. No, Raw. This is so funny. So listen, there's a moderator by the name of Natasha Vincent, right? Raw, and I know we love money right here. Let's bet $500, right? We all got it. Hold on. Yes.
All right, that makes sense. I'll give that to
I thought that y'all was gonna come to the conclusion yourselves. It took y'all a while. Take me back now.
Shut your dumb ass up. All right, so there is that. If somebody, I will say that if somebody time you out, that's it. All your shit is lost. But I thought you was good money over there, Daryl. I thought they was your friend. What happened? I thought you was good money over there, Daryl. I thought they was your friend. What happened?
Hey,
listen.
Hey, wait, Robbie, on the record, you can't be my lawyer though.
Hey, guess
what? Natasha. Hey, she Canadian. She don't like nothing I say. Yeah, she a communist, so we don't agree on nothing. But I love her anyway.
Amazed. Okay, so that you could get a pass on that one. You could get a little bit of clemency for that one. Because I'm like, why the fuck he gonna delete the damn comments? But you laughing because
everybody be quiet, please.
But look, no, I came back up to say that. I came to tell. I concede. Y'all got it.
you was out there talking shit today.
I waved the white bowl.
Not the white bowl. What you got in that bowl? Stop putting all them Captain Crunch berries in that fucking bowl. That's what you just stop.
It's Rello ashes. I be ashing my Rellos in there and shit.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, guys. Let's get back. Okay. Wait, Truth. What you was gonna say?
I said it's time for men to do real man shit. I'm waiting for 84. He got him.
Oh, okay, for sure. Let me do this real quick. Okay. All right.
I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Okay, guys, hold on. I'm gonna give you guys right a chance to really squab the shit out, right? You know, so I'm not talking about no kumbaya shit. But say whatever the fuck. Say whatever.
That's all I came up here to do. I just want to hear.
Cool.
I just want to hear what 84 got to say, and then I'm dropping down.
I think he stepped out for a minute. Okay.
Oh, all right.
But Robbie Queen, right? And even myself, right? We're gonna go to the backstage, but we want to hear you guys like say what you need to say. So, all right.
Yes.
All right, go ahead, Jay.
I don't have anything to say. I don't think he have anything to say. I told you I'm just waiting on 84.
Hold on. Okay. I thought this was like, you know, you guys gonna like, you know, whatever say whatever you guys say.
I said I talked to 84 in the back when he called me and when you asked him, go get that nigga. I said what I was going to do. This is what I came to do for y'all to stand on your word. That's all I'm looking forward to, G. It's time for man shit, baby.
Wait, stand on word for what?
Stand on the word. He said he want to know who the fuck is lying. And he said, whoever I find out the fuck is lying, they're gone.
All right. So in the meantime, all right.
I'm just waiting.
Yeah. No. In the meantime, I just want everybody, I want you guys to finish up on whatever y'all gotta say, because I know y'all got a lot to say to each other. So go ahead, just say that shit, get that out the way.
I don't have anything to say to that, man.
I have something to say, M3.
All right, go ahead.
Y'all keep doing this weird shit.
I mean, wait, hold on, Daryl. Well, to be honest with you, y'all keep bringing this weird shit to our platform. So
nigga, he bring that shit over here.
Both y'all bring this weird shit.
You bring his bitch ass over here.
So now 84's here. All right.
It'd be a good day until that motherfucker come over here. Every time.
There we go. Get this shit out.
Don't say I bring shit. 84. What's the business, G? Did I deliver or what?
I'm pulling up your text now. I just stepped out of the bathroom. My bad, y'all. I had to take a whiz. My bad.
Yes, sir.
My bad.
Yes, sir.
I was saying 84 that I concede. I've been beaten, and y'all can just block me. I'm okay with that. I
want 84 to read it for me. I want him to read the messages. Please, 84, please.
Whatever he needs.
I wish you could share it. I wish it was a way you could share it on here. Please share it.
No. There's a way that you could share it. If he sent it to me, I could try to figure out when to upload. It's a screenshot you say, right?
Yes.
And
please
I don't know, man.
Send it to me so I can take a look at it.
No. This stuff is disgusting.
I'll share.
No. We're not pulling this up on here because I'm reading this. This stuff is really, really bad.
Demonetization is what it's called, Mr.
Oh, it's called demonetization now. All right, so so we got 4 men up here. It's time to make the donuts. Let's do it.
I just said I conceded. I mean, I guess you want y'all to say it.
Wait, so fuck out of here.
Here.
Wait, hold on, guys.
So fuck up out of here, you lying ass. Why?
Wait. So Truth. Okay. So says best in the world can't for whatever reason can't show us.
It don't pray to be evil, my nigga. It don't pray. But something way worse is coming. Woo!
Hold on, my bad.
We'll be right in the world.
Oh man! All right, so D, we're gonna let you have one last statement. Unfortunately, we got to drop you down, bro. All right, you know what I'm saying? But make your last statement, bro. Go ahead.
No, listen, man. I give it to him. This is the first time it's happened. You know what I mean? Successfully, you know. This is the first time I've been into YouTube court and we reached a verdict. So what is the verdict, Mr. Best? Are y'all going to concede? I already conceded 2 hours ago that y'all can just block me. But I guess, you know, people want the audience, not just y'all three, because it's not just y'all three. He want the 23 people watching the playback shit to know too. But what would this really stop though? Would it stop me from getting other channels?
See,
or is this gonna be like? Is this gonna be like when? Oh, my bad. Hey, M3. Hey, I've been here all this time. I've been here this whole time, and I've been interrupted every single time. I haven't been allowed to. I haven't been allowed to show proof, right? I haven't been allowed to show proof. People send it timestamps, but it's in the timestamps without. You know what I like what people do? I sent this to another crew that came with me recently, another big YouTube channel. You know what they did? Let's go watch the video ourselves. Let's go watch the whole thing, see what happened. And M3, I was on your show recently, and I was just in the chats, right? I was just in the chats, right? You had OG Patrice up here, Brother Truth, and I was making general statements. Oh, you little bitch ass little motherfucker. But damn. But when I respond to general statements, according to Rob B, I'm emotional. M3, can you tell me how that make any sense?
Right now, look, I ain't got no comment.
It don't make sense, right? I just realized that, like,
look, guys. Sorry, my ADD just kicked in. But look, all I just really want, right, is just a clear fucking answer. Truth, look, I'm not about to exploit whatever that was sent to Mr. Best. You can show it to my text message like privately or whatever, right? But
no,
I'm not
you can send it. You ain't gotta send it. I ain't telling you I'm talking about what 84 said.
But at least tell us what was the screenshots was about. At least what was being said.
Oh, this bullshit, man. It's an evil motherfucker up here. Just get rid of him. It's not that fucking hard.
Okay, let me make this clear for anybody, right? Respectfully, okay? Nobody tells how we run our platform. Period. In general, period. Okay? We do the things how we do, and we handle shit like men. If nobody want to act like men, okay, then that's on y'all. All right? But
you can stand on that word.
But I'm gonna tell you this respectfully. Please do not tell us how we run our platform. All right? If we block people in our own terms. That's why y'all here, because I want to get to the bottom of this bullshit that's going on.
I already gave y'all the bottom. It's nothing else to talk about. I'm just waiting on 84.
Go ahead, Mr. Best.
I'm not reading the shit, nor am I pulling the shit up. I'm not. And I don't care if anybody's upset or anybody in the chat gets mad. I don't care if you don't like it, fuck you. Okay? I don't owe you nothing. Now, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Truth, I got what you sent me. You know what I mean? Darrell, this is egregious. This is really, really disgusting what you put on here, bro. And I gotta say that off top. So, you know what I mean? Respectfully, I'm about to drop you down. You know what I mean? And you know.
All right, cool. So we got that done. All right. Whatever the shit was.
Hold on. Whoa. Hold up. You said you gotta drop him down.
No, he's blocked.
Huh? Oh, okay. Okay, so I just want to make sure, because that's what I was when somebody said come up here, because I want to know who the fuck is lying. Okay, great. All right.
So unfortunately, I don't know what the fuck happened, but let me make this clear, right? And do not interrupt me because I'm not in the mood, right? For anybody, the fact that Mr. Best don't even want to show me the fucking picture, it has to be something that is like out off the wall. Okay, so without no hesitation. Daryl, look, mad respect, nothing but love for you guys, but look, I can't do this, you know, I can't. And if you're doing shit, right, that is really unacceptable, we have to let you go. It was nice knowing you. Anybody else got something to say?
It's really cold out here.
Yeah, I just sent it to Rob. I just sent it to Rob B.
Why?
all this shit for nothing. Just instead of see. This is what I'm saying. Just come clean, man. It just don't play. But my guardian angel, I love you, boo. I got something special for you. I'm trying to tell you. Because he thought he was.
My God, today. Listen,
Oh, shit. Oh my God, that evil shit, boy.
I'ma just say this. I'ma just leave it. Hashtag just leave it.
Yes, just leave it. Damn.
Just leave it. He had said before he left that what is this gonna stop? Because he's just gonna go to other platforms and do it. And that is the problem in the community. Like how I said to him the whole entire time that I was speaking to him while he was up here. It's about what you do and how you control and comport yourself. And I'm gonna say this to you, Truth, and I'm gonna just leave it. No matter what he do, now she stole my thunder. No matter what he do, you gotta ignore him. Just leave it. Like,
oh, please get that motherfucker out of here. Little bitch ass.
See, there you go.
You cut it off right now too.
Oh, okay, hold on. No. Let me make this shit clear too.
Stop.
Let me make this shit. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me make this fucking shit clear to anybody. All right. We got this shit done. All right. We're not gonna be bragging on our own people down like that. Because I will block you guys as out too. Anybody. All right. I'm not in the fucking mood right now. Okay. So let's keep this shit cool. Let's keep it peaceful, and we're gonna move on this motherfucking shit.
Y'all taking away M3 milkshake time. Don't you understand?
Goddamn, I didn't have no milkshake today. I'm like halfway through. I'm ready to go to sleep.
No, this house is clear. Actually, I appreciate you guys for doing the right thing. But that's all.
To be honest,
I've been saying this from day one. I said this the last week. I said get rid of both of us. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. But y'all ain't gotta get rid of me. You guys have a great one. Take it easy.
Good night. Later. What is wrong? It's Friday. Damn. Go to happy hour or something. What is wrong with it?
I don't think he was talking about you, Jordan. I think he was talking about that she stole my Thunder account. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Random Vibes.
Drop the link to the topic. What are we talking about, Riggs? Anyways, if anybody want to come up, the link is pinned to the top.
So what's everybody doing tonight? This Friday
M3, you didn't get your milkshake? I'm chilling. It's my Friday. I worked so hard this week. So much drama. Emotional drama at job, personal. I'm just chilling. I'm watching YouTube. I mean, I'm on here, but I'm watching Netflix.
Listen, I'm just trying to drink my water, my alkaline water, and mind my business.
That's it.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on for a second. I think somebody in the chat was blocked. Jordan, if that was you, I didn't block you. I don't know what you said, but just want to let you know. Okay. Anyways, man.
I should DoorDash you a milkshake, M3.
My frosted lemonade from Chick-fil-A, something.
Yeah. Hold on.
Don't worry about it, Big Rick Slash. You not smoking air. Mind your business.
Mm-hmm. And then let me see what Ron X says. Like, I'm lost, but all love for y'all, right? Hey, if you lost, man, it's for a good reason, you know.
Stay
But
low.
look, the main portion of this topic, right? And I didn't want to kind of, you know, drill into like, you know, this BS. But however, I was pretty much like talking about like just basic stuff, like, you know, like YouTube's like you know, conduct of business. So I mean, I might have to make like a part 2 of this though, because right now, like, I could go down to like, you know, how should YouTubers negotiate sponsorship deals? You know, what should YouTubers consider when creating like merchandise online or whatever? But honestly, man, that took a lot of energy out, man. just for one truth. So I probably will make a part 2, and this time it'll be more lighthearted. And you probably will.
The gun show.
Hmm?
Bring the gun show. Boom, boom.
I don't even feel like flexing, man. Like, y'all got me drained, but no, this was definitely good. I feel like I will say this though. You know, I will advise men, right, and women too. If you have anything that you're feeling, please talk it out first. Don't let stuff escalate to the point where now knowledge relationships have to step in. Oh, how you doing, Melody Lux? Salutes to you. Sorry, I did not see your see you in the chat, but good to see you, sis. But yeah, but this is how, like, you know, we gotta hold each other accountable, you know, and honestly, I gotta, you know, I gotta hold the team accountable as well too, because look, we did the best that we can, you know what I mean, and we're not perfect. There's things that we'll say, that we'll do, and sometimes we'll renege on it because at the period of time, we're not really for sure or certain how we should actually handle situations in a different way. So I understand that, you know, when it comes to like men, like, you know, we can't make no mistakes. There's no room for error or whatever. But to be honest with you, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody fumbles or whatever. So if anybody ever felt like a certain type of way of how we handle situations in the past or now, whatever, I'm just gonna say, look, my bad. So,
oh, my man.
But moving forward, like, you know, I think that I mean, I still think like behind the scenes conversations is necessary, because I don't believe to put anybody on the blast unless you have proven evidence, or especially like if shit already hit the fan and it's out there in the public, and now we got to squash this shit. You know what I mean? Because there's always gonna be misunderstandings, but we don't have to. It don't have to end off that way. You know what I mean? There could be like a better way of dealing and handling certain situations, because we're all supposed to be adults. Unless the people in here are a bunch of children, you know, then let me know. But yeah.
Let me just say this. Rugby privilege YouTube attorney at law, Esquire. Always in the building.
Oh, man, you didn't even have the evidence, man. I gotta give you the
Listen, it's not my fault that somebody timed them out. I had all the other substantive evidence, okay? The initial breach of contract.
Committed crime, and how you ask my lawyer? I can't do it.
For the initial breach of contract.
Yeah.
Damn, who is turning somebody out?
Can y'all stop doing that? Hold on, let me see. Don GQ, I did not time you out. So I wonder whose channel Daryl's gonna start next or whatever. But we're gonna move on from talking about Daryl, because it's already over. I will say this: remember, people in the chat, right? Be respectful, even if you guys feel like Daryl's in the wrong or whatever. We're not gonna mention his name, and we're not mentioning anybody else's name. So remember, if you guys do that, that will consider it as a timeout. Just to let you guys know. But
so
Don GQ had a timeout.
So you know that YouTube, if you go in the live chat room, YouTube has now decided to hide moderator activity for those of you that do not know. So if you want to know which one of your moderators are doing anything when you're on live stream, pull up YouTube as the main site and the top camera with the plus icon, click that button. That button will initiate a menu. On that menu, you will see upload video, go live, and create a post. Click go live, and go live will open your live streaming room. When you are inside of your live streaming room, you can click the top 3 buttons in the right-hand corner of your chat. That allows you to turn on or off the moderator function, and it will still allow you to see which one of your moderators are doing what. This has been Quick Tips with Robbie.
Click that. Take that.
Okay, thank you for that helpful information. You know. All right, look. Anyways,
I could have cut up on Friday.
Look, guys. I'll give you guys a chance, right? Anybody that's in the chat, if you guys want to come up, feel free to come up. Let's have a good night and party. Otherwise, like times it's already 6:11 on my side. Otherwise, I might as well just close out. Oh wait, Red Lips, I had a question. A YouTube question, but you skipped it. Oh,
yes.
I'm sorry. Hold on, let me see.
She said, does everyone email your guests or DM or both with details or invites with what works best? Yes.
Oh. Yeah, okay. So on the topic, do anyone email? Oh, so you're talking about if you're trying to reach out to somebody or you're trying to invite somebody to do something? Is she saying does email or DMs work best?
No, she's saying do you DM or do you email or both? For me, I DM and I email and I request their Cash App, PayPal information because I always feel like when you have a guest on your show, it's best practice to offer up a gratuity, especially if you're a monetized channel. That's just what I do.
Okay, that's what's up. Actually, that is a good question. Thank you, Real Lipstick Vibes. So my thing is okay, let's say if you're paying them, right? Do you pay them well, maybe that's a little bit too personal, but I always wanted to know, how do people normally pay people appropriately? It's maybe $300 or something. If you're a big channel, you're monetized, or is it a certain percentage?
It depends on the guest.
On the guest, okay.
Some guests get something. Some guests get something different.
So if I come up to your platform as a guest, you're gonna cash me out $300?
Nah, I'm not gonna cash you out $300, but I'm saying we'll see what we do. We'll see what to do. Whether we maybe shake it on the cash app that I got you on that. Yeah. You need more than $20. Big Wigs, listen.
Nah, Riggs, you don't need no 20. You work for free. You good. I need more than 20.
Riggs, I'm gonna need some of what you got right now in your car. I'm gonna need some of these.
Right. Okay. Anybody in the chat have any other questions that you guys want to ask? Or feel free to come up too if you have any questions. What if it's a panel of people?
If they recurring guests, they could get a cut of the cash apps But ultimately, I think it's best practice to split up the money that's given to the panel. Because you're not up there by yourself. So if it's super chats, give a portion. If it's cash apps, give a portion. I like to incentivize people to come back. And what's a better incentive than cold, hard, drippy, flippy, stippy cash? But if it's a super chat, they may have to wait until the 21st of the month because I'm broke. They done told y'all I'm broke. I don't got it. I'm in the struggle.
Y'all ain't getting none of my money. I'm just messing with you.
But you ain't got no money, Queen.
Y'all got money. I'm taking you to court. You didn't get your subpoena yet?
No, Queen.
I'm waiting on my check. Okay?
You a black woman. You in the struggle. You don't got no money. No, man. For you. I'm trying to.
Huh?
I'm trying to tell you, for YouTube purposes and aesthetic, you don't got nobody. You wait for a 6-finger dude. That's right.
I'm on the food pantry line. I'm outside with my cart.
Yeah.
Hey, those food pantry lines be on hit though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man. I used to help out at one.
I still do I was in Brentwood the first and the third Sundays, right? We be getting out some good
the
quality
one you
stuff.
guys were telling me about.
Yeah. I gotta invite you guys, man. One of these days too.
I gotta go back to the one in the city because when certain people run it, that don't look like us, they get a lot of good stuff. Let's just say that.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
They get stuff from the farmers market. They get real good stuff.
Okay, I want
they get stuff from the grocery
I gotta
store.
tell you about that one. I'll tell you about that one. M3.
All right, for sure,
Yeah,
man. I'm gonna get my white face ready next time, though. You know what I mean?
You don't even need to get your white face ready. You could go with your brown face. Just go.
They welcome you. They welcome you. But there was one I went to. I was helping out at and the people who volunteered and ran it, the food distribution, someone who like started the organization donated a whole house for them to live in, just so that they could help run this food bank. So they were living in a beautiful house for free, just paying utilities.
Yeah.
And they would and then they got donated to them one of those Mercedes what is those big old passenger van
like
or whatever?
utility.
Yeah, the huge one. Yeah. So I was like, I'm coming back here.
All right, that's what's up. I do want to check out the San Francisco one though. I think the only time I went there, like they did have like a lot of good quality food.
Yeah. We what we would do, we would just make boxes and then they would load it up in the truck and the flatbed truck and take it to different communities and pass it out. Because they, a lot of those older people, they couldn't get, they can't get out. So they would just go to different communities and every, I think it was, forgot what day it was.
The sick and the shed.
Yeah, it was cool. I miss helping out. I remember one time I helped out at one in the community and she was at the end, because I lived over there and she would be like, okay, here, Queen, just take it because, it's just going to go. We gave it all out. You know anybody? So I would just be, calling people I knew and say, hey, I know you're having a hard time. I got 7 dozen eggs. Who need a dozen? Come and get it. I got 7 turkeys. I cannot fit this in my freezer. I got a box of vegetables. Come get it. So I was just, passing stuff out to people.
Yeah.
I miss doing that. I miss being more active. But,
hey, come to our neck of the woods,
I got you.
We'll always have a job for y'all,
No, I ain't working for you. I don't believe in slave trade no more. Slavery done, massa. You're not my massa.
Y'all so crazy.
M3 trying to be the new black massa. Not over here.
Yeah.
But let me go be bad this Friday evening.
Uh-oh.
I always got to be bad. Y'all be good or whatever.
Not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good. There you go.
That's right.
Bye, Robbie.
All right, everybody.
Oh,
so look,
gosh. M3, I know you got a headache. I got a headache.
No, I need to eat, but I'm good for now. I'm at peace.
Yeah.
So,
oh boy,
thank you everybody for tuning in to Knowledge and Relationships live stream. Hopefully, you guys were entertained, and the ladies as well too. I don't know why I always say the guys and not include the women, but whatever, right? Y'all know y'all important too. But anyways, the point is that hopefully you guys learn something from this, and I don't know, just be happy, like. Look, I know like most of y'all in the chat probably don't have a life or whatever, or a girlfriend or boyfriend, but that's okay.
Oh, stop it, man.
But look, anytime you guys have problems, just talk it out, okay? I don't have no good sound effects for the talking out part, but look, anyways, enjoy the rest of your night.
You can use a violin if you wanted.
Nah, I'll play last one. Yes.
And Red Lipstick Vibes, I sent you a DM. So check your DM Red Lipstick Vibes. If you have any inquiries about the show, any topics, any time that we're on, you can just DM me or M3 or anybody on the team, and we'll definitely get back to you. All right.
I learned to look both ways across the street. Damn you, big rigs.
Nah, these days you gotta look 4 ways.
He gotta look up. He gotta look down too, though.
Exactly. You gotta look everywhere.
Look, don't be like me, right? That will walk and then trip in a little ditch or whatever, or a crack, and then fall and twist your ankle. So, yeah, look up, look down, look left, look right. Okay. So,
what you be putting in those milkshakes, M3? They're making you slow. How you step in the ditch?
look, it was in the middle of the freaking night. Nobody would have saw that big old huge crack. Okay, so and don't blame it on my milkshakes. All right. Yeah, I was just right. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. See you later next time.
Good night.
Peace.
Knowledge and relationships